What does Diana stand for?
Fuck. I don't know.
Died in a nasty accident.
Oh. What's the hardest part about watching the Special Olympics?
Oh.
My cock.
Go.
Hello, welcome back to another episode of Brothers Unplugged.
Shalom.
Shalom.
I bet that has thrown everyone off.
What the fuck is this now?
Oh,
These knobheads.
I know, it's a different version. But before we do anything, hang on.
Stop, drop, stand up and upset. Oh, no, that's a Rough Riders bro.
Admin! Follow the Instagram. Sid, what's Instagram?
At Brothers_Unplugged_podcast.
Follow that. Rate 5 stars. Follow the Apple. Rate 5 stars. What else do we do?
Amazon
YouTube.
Music.
We don't upload anything to YouTube anymore. I think you've done one video. That was it.
You know one got taken down?
Why?
What do you mean why?
One got removed.
What did you say in it?
The one video we posted
Bear
got removed.
Bare
No,
racism.
we had, I think we had 3 or 4 up. One got removed.
Oh, fucking hell.
Problem is with the Sam people, you see.
Oh, follow the TikTok. Sid serenading rabbits still, so you can follow that. But if you haven't realised already, we have some special guests on tonight. The boys from the Doghouse. Hello.
Salam alaikum.
Shabbat shalom.
Thanks for having us on, boys. Appreciate it.
Thank you for coming all the way down to Essex.
Yeah, it's been a long journey, mate. It's, you know,
M25's a cunt.
we don't generally sort of wander out of our grotto, do we?
No, lose signal. Get a bit twisty.
The M3's a cunt.
How long did it take you to get here?
Oh, it's about 30.
Many moons.
About 30 yards out of my front door, Shag.
So we are currently in Somerset.
We are in the Doghouse.
The land
We
of
are.
apples.
The land of the free and the home of great.
Goddamn right.
Shepton Mallet. The place I never thought we'd be, in the actual Doghouse studio.
We did it.
Garage. What do you
It's
class it?
just
Studio
a
dickhead.
fucking garage. It's just a garage.
I mean,
it doesn't
it's
look
a well
It
decorated.
doesn't look
garage.
like a garage from the inside, but if you look at
No.
the coming up the drive, it is definitely a garage.
I mean, from the outside.
Yeah, well, it's inconspicuous, see, so the neighbours less not know, you know.
It's like a prostitute. From the outside, it's okay. Inside,
What a mess.
Brother,
that took too long. So, how is everyone? All good?
Yeah, good man. Yeah, really good. Yeah. Good
Living
thing.
the somewhat proverbial dream.
You'll never live in the dream, you puff.
Somebody else's dream. Never said it was fucking mine, all right? Oh, fucking hell. So,
Yeah, man, we're good. How are you guys, all right?
yeah, not bad.
Good.
Same old.
Same, what is it? Same shit, different depth. That's what I got told earlier in the week. I thought that's quite good.
Pretty much.
Had a good day shooting today, didn't we?
Yeah, we did.
Do you know what? I said it earlier, and it's quite interesting. We've been shooting with a lot of people, haven't we?
A
Marlon?
lot of people.
We've had a varied selection. I think that we've as we've had a decent sampling of the demographic going shooting over the years, haven't we? We generally we have some guests down, we go shooting. That's like a little sort of lead in, get to know everyone, make sure everyone's all chill, and it's all going to go well, and give a little safety
That's
briefing.
it. You did the little safety briefing at the beginning.
Right,
Don't
right.
point
Have you
to
ever-
anyone.
have you
Make
ever-
sure it's broken.
Have you ever shot before? Yes, no, maybe. The general sense is, like, much like you said, Charlie, is oh yeah, I've shot years ago, and that is generally code for I've never shot before in my fucking life, but I don't want to embarrass myself here.
I actually had.
Yeah, no, I know you have, but it's generally when I hand it to I don't know, mid to late 20s white woman I hand a gun to. I haven't shot for years. That just means I've never shot before in my fucking life. But I'm a country girl, so therefore I think I should have shot at some point.
Is that what you thought about me?
Yeah, and I don't want to lose face. No, but when you hand guns to people, you're just like, oh God, don't blow my fucking toes off. And we've handed guns to people before that we thought we should have never handed firearms to. But yeah, we had a good day shooting. You guys
absolutely fucking dusted them.
Talk about two naturals behind the fucking gun. Jesus Christ!
I think it's on where they came from.
I think it's
they're used to doing like post offices, bank jobs.
Yeah, they're not used to. I think they're probably the longest barrels I've ever shot with the guns, and they're on the legal limit as it is. So.
I was good with a Nerf gun when I was younger,
and the gel blaster, firing it at my son.
I got that thing on me, baby.
You have actually scarred my child.
I know.
Now he'll come in and go, has Uncle Sid got that gun? I'm like, no, it's a gel blaster, like the little
I know the ones.
bullets that you put in fucking water. So he's gone into his room, and all I heard was ah! and running away. I was like, what the fuck have you done? He's like, I've pulled the gel blaster out and shot it. But then when I've gone back into your room, you've hidden him under the covers and then decided to spray a 4-year-old with water pellets under the covers. And I just stood there like, I don't even care enough.
It's abuse. I don't know what scale it's on. I don't know where we are. Let's just ignore it. Move on.
But he lifted the covers up, and I've never seen fear so much in a child's eyes. He's just, is it gone? And Sid was like, no! And then you played rock music over it and carried on.
Put some AC/DC over it and started spraying around the room.
Turned the fucking lights off and just started fucking spraying everywhere. I thought you some sort of gun.
Surprise, motherfucker!
Yeah. My poor child. So, and now he hates me for that, because every time we go around there, he goes, has he got the gun? I'm like, no. Has he thrown it in the bin? I don't know. I'm going home then. I'm like, okay, fine.
I don't even know where it is myself.
I've
hid it, but I can't remember. Well, Mum told me that. Well, Mum told him that she broke it. I walked into my room and it was laying there, and I was like, I've still got it.
Out of nowhere.
Yeah.
Torturous little fuck.
She's going to buy a bigger one, though, wouldn't you?
Yeah.
Why?
Because it's fun.
What, to shoot my child with
No,
again?
no. Maybe.
I haven't quite finished with the torture yet.
Just other people's children. I can see Sid walking around Tesco's just with like a fully automatic fucking gel rifle.
He looks a little bit like Dylan Klebold, doesn't he, from Columbine?
Anyone that looks at him in a bad way, it's just, you're next. It's fine.
Might be funny, Sid. I get bare school shooter vibes from you.
Has he got a Demo Ranch t-shirt or no?
Oh, you do look the type, to be fair.
You do look the type.
You just shaved your bum fluff off as well. You'd be alright. You look like you're doing GCSEs and shooting a school up.
Oh, there. I thought you actually meant my bum fluff.
Jesus Christ.
We can't see that.
No, it's not crackhead's ass. It's all right. Oh no, it's just gonna fucking kill me now.
Yeah, it's just gonna kill you for that.
It's gonna hear this and be like, why are you talking about my ass again?
So we've heard all about it in depth as well.
Inside and out. That's it. Put me in shit. Why not? She's gonna come at me.
Clarification: we have. No, fuck it. No, we have. I don't care. I don't care enough. But so we've drove all the way up here. I say all the way
Down.
Across, really.
We're down.
It's near Cornwall, pretty much Cornwall, isn't it?
This is how
Near Devon.
If this is the UK,
if we have
I
to be
imagine
associated
it
with
kind of
something.
like that. So we're always like down.
Always down.
It's always quick when you drive north. It's always quicker coming back because you're going downhill. That's literally how me and Mule were always like, yeah, we take 2 hours to get out there, but it take an hour and a half to get back. 'Cause it's downhill, innit?
We were looking at the maps the other day, and I was like, did we go up round the top of London when we come here for the event, or did we go under London? I couldn't remember, but I remember going over the bridge. We must have gone under.
I'm pretty sure we went under.
What, 7?
Yeah. What? 7?
the Dartford crossing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So you can either go over the top of London or
Yeah.
round the bottom. But this time, Sid decided he wanted to pretty much go to fucking Birmingham and back.
Did not choose to go over London. It just took me there.
He was keen
How's
for
that
a fucking Bradford stage 2 on the fucking on the boy, like.
Picking up a fucking sauna from the
Alright,
way.
Brad. It's got the mini's got a stage 2 now on it, Brad.
Thank you, Rev.
Well, I mean, we sat in the car park for, what, an hour?
Fucking M25. I hate
Yeah.
that place.
Yeah.
Didn't you sit on the M25 when you
Numerous
went to
times.
see... who did you go to see?
Luke Combs.
Yeah, that was one. And you sat there for ages.
Yeah.
It's always the fucking same.
I try and only do like one junction. Like if I get on the M25, it's just generally try and do one junction, either get in or get out. Like
I'm
just come
trying
in or
not to
come
go
off.
to London anymore.
Yeah, I don't blame you. I just get a train. Like I'm not a great fan of public transport, but the train is boss.
When we went up to Hyde Park for Morgan Wallen, train,
Yeah,
no problem whatsoever. Got on the train, had beer, got off the train, bosh.
It's done
In
isn't
London,
it?
magic.
Yeah, but there's so many more people.
Yeah, it's
That's the only thing. Especially when you're going to like a concert as well, and you've got that many people. But I say that.
And they all smell, don't they?
Yeah.
Like they just,
Dirty.
it's just it smell. Like you get on the tube and there's just this like smell. It's like
well, luckily
fucking people.
Paddington is right next to Hyde Park, so we could walk to the apartment where the door fell off.
And wash the smell off.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But I
Nice.
suppose if you're going to something like that, you're going to be filled with the same sort of people. If that makes sense. You're not just filled on a carriage with.
Yeah, knobheads.
Yeah, you're going to have the people
We
that
booked
are doing the
seats,
same
fucking
thing.
And
unwashed.
we had a table, and you sat down.
Yeah.
It was all right, to be fair.
Oh, I don't know. I don't know if
I wouldn't go on a bus.
No,
Nah, fuck the bus, man.
No.
No.
I have bad PTSD from buses. Just like Yo Sushi. But no one's going to know about this.
Underneath the conveyor belt.
No one will know. Don't listen to the other podcast. But we do have a topic.
Sid's not even in the fucking room,
He's
mate.
never fucking do it. As soon as I say something, he's like, okay, I don't have to do anything anymore.
Sid's
Charlie's
guts
talking.
full of kebab, and now he's going to
Oh.
sleeps.
This is the
I
same,
feel it.
same thing every week. I start talking, I'm like, where
I feel
can
like I'm running this show on my
where
own.
can I go with this? Please, Sid, say something because I'm running out of stuff to say. And you're just like, kebab.
I'm just on the road with no destination here, boys.
So, but we are going to put you on the spot a little bit.
Oh, thanks.
It's nothing bad.
yeah, just carry
I
on,
just,
drive.
I was going to message you and be like, this is what we're doing. If you want to prep
Nah,
stuff. But at the
fuck
same
it.
time, I'm like, it'd be more authentic.
Fuck it, we'll do it live.
Yeah.
Yeah,
pretty
man.
much. So, what are we
So-
doing?
So today, we are going to do something that, maybe some people won't know about, We're going to be doing some weird obsessions and guilty pleasures.
Oh, cool.
Face
oh, cool. I know so much weird shit.
Latinos and shotguns.
Big titty goths.
Yeah.
I beat my meat to some weird shit.
I want to know.
Discord is
Tell
a
me,
hard
please.
job,
I
does
have
it?
come in some weird places.
Socks?
Yeah, when I was a kid, 100%.
Oh, why is this?
That's
one
why he's got so
solid?
many, because they fucking multiplied.
Fucking break it over your knee.
I see him all in the toilet in the corner, piled up.
Yeah, but there's also a basket with socks in it as well.
Yeah,
Like,
man,
what?
it's a big sock kind of, assembly line. it goes from like filthy disgusting to like unmatched pairs to the bin of like good pairs.
I was quite confused because when
Fucking creature.
Everyone's got to have autism, all right? Like, like I said on the last show, planes, trains, and automobiles. Mine is just socks, all right?
because when you said before that you have a great sock wash, I was like, surely fucking not.
Everyone thought it was a joke.
Yeah, I always thought it was a joke. But
No.
then when I went into the toilet and I just see loads of socks on the floor, and then you've got a basket with more socks.
Yeah.
I'm like, are these the stray socks?
That's it.
Are these the ones you don't want
stray ones
anymore?
are generally on top of the basket.
These are adopted.
The dirty ones are generally down the side of the sink. And that
They're the
big,
rescues.
And the big black bin is full of clean socks.
Do you ever lose like the odd sock though when you do?
Oh,
the
100%.
wash?
We have a 10% mortality rate every time we wash. Straight up. Like, we do, seriously. Like, when I was like, hole, missing its partner, bin. Like, I used to be fairly, westernized with my sort of sock, socks will set you
sock
ethics.
Right.
But now, when I do my wash, I'm very sort of Soviet, just like if you haven't got a matching pair or there's a hole on you, 9mm Torquev to the back of the head. Like, there's no fucking around. Straight in the bin. Fuck off. I've not got the time to be searching for your partner. You're gone.
What, even before you finish the whole process?
Oh no, I'll finish the whole process.
Oh,
if
right.
you're not, if you're,
So you give it some sort of fighting chance.
yeah, if
Right,
you're, if your wedded partner is not found in the initial search, then you are straight in the fucking bin, straight to the death camp. Yeah, I've not the time. I have too many. I've too many other socks to focus on. That I don't have time for individual issues.
Do you know what I've realised? We've gone from talking about the topic to deaf socks.
You led me down the path, Boo.
I
I'm
can't help
just on the journey.
But now, I'd say that for anyone that doesn't know, what is the Great Sock Wash?
Oh God!
You've got to do it now, because there's going to be people that listen.
No,
that
yeah,
are from
you're right.
yours,
I need to
and then
give
there's
some-
people that are from
Yeah.
around ours, and they're going, "Why are we shooting socks? Why are we putting them on dinghies and sending them
the
to
wrong
France?"
colour.
So, because I'm a farmer and I deal in a lot in straw and like basically I wear wellies all day, so straw gets down my wellies all day, and the problem is it sticks in my socks. So, which is not the end of the world. The problem is I can't wash my socks with either my nice clothes or just clothes in general, or any of my wife's. What do they call it? What do they call their small shit? Oh, small wear. Let's call it that. Basically, she don't want fucking straw in her snatch. So, that's the both ends of it. So, I can't wash my socks with any of her clothes. So, my socks have to go on their own wash. So, I was like, well, to make things easier and to sort of, limit the amount of time I have to spend washing socks, we do something called the Great Sock Wash. So, what I've essentially done is bought 100 pairs of socks. I wear every single pair. And then once all pairs have been worn, once a quarter, I will gather them all, and I will. Well, that's literally it. Like 100 days, 100 pairs of socks-ish, and then I chuck them all in one big wash, and it's called the Great Sock Wash. The problem is that I have to sort of wring them out of straw before they go in the machine, because it clogs the machine up, and I have to wring
Gets
them
a
out.
baler in.
And I have this massive pile of straw where I've wrung my socks out, and then I wash them, and then I have to pair them. And the pairing, the sort of squeegeeing out process of the straw generally takes about an hour, and then the pairing.
You lose a couple in there.
Yeah, the pairing process generally takes about an hour-ish on the back end. And once that's done, then we sort of, we sort the wheat from the chaff, as it were. Straw pun. And then, we find the odd socks, one that have no partners or holes in them. They are dispatched accordingly.
So do you do all of this barefoot because you've run out of socks?
Yeah,
Or do you have,
literally.
like,
There
do you have
is
a
a sort
backup
of
pair?
there is like a little bit of a we have a bit of a lead time where
Okay.
I call it lead time. It's me being fucking lazy. For about 2 days, 3 days, I'll wear the same pair of socks or just sort of assess which ones look the least dirty because I haven't got the time. I have to sort of. I don't plan my sock wash very well. That's the problem.
You
is
don't
that
plan anything very
no,
well.
I don't. And the sock wash sort of it's really sort of is sort of thrust upon me, like greatness on men.
I am running out of socks.
Yeah, and I just sort of, I need to really plan my sock wash now because it needs to happen. And then she's got to make sure all her shit's washed and the tumble dryer and everything is ready to go. Everyone's primed for it. You need to leave me alone in the utility for a good hour and a half.
So you have a whole dedicated day.
It is a thing. It's a real fucking. Everyone thinks I was like when we did that episode where I said would I lie to you? Wouldn't it? I do something called the Great Sock Wash, and I have 100 pairs of socks and I wash them all. Everyone thought I was lying. It's not a fucking joke. They actually.
I mean, the signs were there, and I should have
everyone's
probably
got their
looked
thing.
at the signs more.
Oh, did you think it was a lie?
Yeah.
Oh, you did?
I thought it was complete bollocks.
Some people make model airplanes. I wash 100 pairs of socks in one go and spend 3 days doing it. So, yeah.
So when you have casualties in the army,
Yeah.
by that I mean the sock army,
Oh.
do you have to go out and
there's-
not replenish?
Oh, there's no real.
Oh, they're hung up by the line and shot.
Yeah, there's no Red Cross tent. It's just like kneel over the pit and
you ain't gonna
fucking
darn 'em.
think of your family. Crack.
So if you lose, say, 7 socks and you have 7 stray socks,
Yeah,
and you can't pair them up,
yeah.
do you have to go out and then autistically buy another 7 pairs to tally it up to 100?
No. I generally I'm trying to thin the herd down now to try and get to a point
Some
where
of them are overweight.
where I sort of just reach the point of a normal human where I have like 10, 15 pairs of socks and I just wash them once every 2 weeks instead of this whole fucking a pantomime production of which I've ended myself up in and made for myself.
It's fucking funny though.
It is funny. It's got to the point now where I don't even have socks in my room. They're all in a bin in the utility because the socks have gotten to the point now where they would need their own chest of drawers, and I can't bring myself to be that autistic to have a chest of drawers solely for socks.
Do you just chuck them in all at once in a washing machine?
Yeah, man. Yeah, literally.
Straight in.
Whole
done.
lot, but then the problem is the straw gets all around the washing machine. I have to clean the washing machine. It's fuck me, honestly. Do you know what the funniest thing is though? I don't even like to wear socks.
I was gonna say.
I can tell.
Mate, he's a fucking creature when it comes to trainers.
I'm literally
It's disgusting.
not wearing socks. I don't wear socks with trainers as much as I can,
Nah.
unless my missus is just like, you're not wearing socks.
Rev.
Because I said it earlier when we were shooting. I was like, what? Are you wearing socks? And you're like,
Nope.
no.
No.
I was like, oh.
I'm a free
okay.
spirit. That's the thing.
See, I did that for about a week. And then the
Your feet,
shoes.
fuck it, your shoes stink. Yeah.
The shoes that I was wearing, I was leaving by the door.
They fucking hum.
And she'd walk past and be like, they fucking stink.
Yeah.
I'm like, okay, well, they're just they're my
I got
trainers.
3
What do you
dogs, so I
do
just
with
sort of
them?
blame it on that, and I'm a farmer and I fart a lot, so I just kind of like, it's just my general
You are
odour.
scum, effectively.
Yeah. I don't really know what else to tell you about the sock wash boys. I think I've covered all bases, all the way from sort of Geneva conventions to the replenishment of the troops that I've stopped doing. There's no more fucking
Run out of budget.
There's no more recruitment drive on the sock front, lads.
So how many are you on now then?
I haven't counted, to be honest.
Oh.
I honest to God, every time I wash, I probably more than that. I probably lose 7 pairs every time I wash the socks. So you're nearly 10%. It's a sad thing, but every war has its casualties.
Oh, fucking hell. So
Some of them like 6 months after I wore them, just put a gun in their mouth and that's it.
do you just keep like
End it now.
spare socks
I
in the
can't
gun
do
cabinet?
this anymore.
They're not a dehumidifier. No.
You're just like, these are my emergency socks.
Emergent. No, I've got favourites.
Yeah.
Let's not get into
Break
that because we
glass.
get really autistic now. I got my favourite socks. They're very breathable.
JCBs.
So the ones that sent to me
JCBs
by
or
live
Dickies.
tuning, actually.
Oh, I see them ones. They're the white ones.
Yeah.
Like
Oh, yeah.
JCB ones.
Yeah, I got JCB ones. Of course, I do. I wrap up, big up.
No ditches.
Oh, fucking hell. I didn't touch any of the socks. That's all right, but
There was,
did
a, there was, a,
wank
little,
in one,
there was a
though.
little crusty one in the corner. I was like,
I touch them sometimes.
just bored.
Just wanking.
So you're a farmer.
Yeah, man.
Tell us a bit more. How the fuck did you get into farming?
How did I get into farming?
Yeah. For anyone that didn't know.
Yeah, no. Well, my whole family have always we've been farmers for, I think my old man said 14 generations, I think. And as much as I thought, yeah, fuck that, buck the trend. No, I've ended up a farmer myself. I love it. I wouldn't want to do anything else. It was just the fact that my parents did it. It's all I've ever known. I did sort of have dreams of becoming a carpenter when I was younger, much like Jesus, because I do see myself as the Messiah. But no, I don't know which one. It was either between that and carpentry at college and agricultural college. And my mum told me that when she was at agricultural college, it was the best 2 years of her life. So I thought, well, I can't stay residentially at a carpentry college, and I can at agricultural college. And the agricultural college was tied in with the equine college, so I thought there'd be mad horsey pooch to smash. So
Was that?
Yeah, there was, but I didn't smash any of it because I went there with a missus like a dickhead. So yeah, I was just beating up fucking bunny hugger pooch the whole time.
What?
Animal care, that's what we called them. Bunny huggers or guinea pig milkers. So yeah, I just did that, and yeah, I've been farming ever since. I've worked with it's worked for my old man. Now I work with my old man. Part of the company is often the way, and I love it. I absolutely love it. It's 7 days a week. It's hard. It's hard going, but I really don't feel like I work a day in my life. And I know that's a bit of a cliche, but I live for it.
Getting the word.
I'm getting.
I haven't got the button.
Oh, you wait till we get to you cunt. I'll be fucking chipping in on your little speech as well, you little bitch.
Oh, we're gonna get there.
Yeah, man, I love it. So we do beef. we're cattle. We rear beef cattle. We do a lot. We do. If you've ever eaten beef in your life, it may well have come from my farm. We do a lot for a lot of high street places, a lot of supermarkets, a lot of fast food chains. And yeah, it's been brilliant. It's been a real sort of uphill struggle to get to where we are. But now we're sort of, I wouldn't say at the peak because that kind of infers that we're on the downhill from here on out. But yeah, we've climbed the mountain and it's been hell of a journey. I love it.
So you wouldn't ever want to do anything else?
I'd like to do nothing.
Say if the farm suddenly went tits up, what would your backup option be?
That's a really good question, man. And the worrying thing is, I've never fucking thought of it.
The council is what I do.
I'd sit on my ass like a bum dosser and claim all the taxes back that I spent.
So I don't think anyone's ever asked you. So obviously, hoping it never would happen.
Yeah,
and
no.
obviously that'll carry on through.
I don't know if I'd retrain. I don't know if I would.
.com driver for Tesco, mate.
That is your dream, innit? It is
mate.
literally sat on a back burner, just waiting. I don't know. I've tried my hand at a few things, fucking around. I've tried my hand at carpentry, realised I don't have the patience. I've tried my hand at mechanics and realised I don't have the patience.
You wouldn't want to ever repair like
Mate,
the
I'd
green
put you through
oval.
an apprenticeship.
No, fuck me, no. I wouldn't want to do what Marlon does. I tell you what he does requires a certain type of person, and I am not that. I thought working with Land Rovers required to be fairly ham-fisted, but turns out they went all technological back in the 90s, and now it's all computers. No.
So you wouldn't do anything.
I do something, but I don't know what, mate. That's really.
That stumped you with a
That
question.
really has stumped me, man. I
Yeah.
don't know what I would do. I really don't know. I'd probably go, as sad as it is, I'd probably go work for somebody else. I mean, if the farm fell apart tomorrow, my first thing would be like, how can I set up by myself?
Yeah.
But if that wasn't an option, then I'd probably go do what I do for somebody else. I'm not a great fan of working for other people, but yeah, I probably would.
You wouldn't ever go into like carpentry that you wanted to do before?
I don't think I get to a point now where I'm so sort of committed to with outgoings and whatnot. I don't think I'd have the time or financial sort of scope to retrain and take that hit.
Yeah.
Although, well, saying that, my missus makes bread, so fuck it. You know, I could take a back seat and bring in $8.50 a month. Fuck it.
I feel like it's just because you enjoy sitting in the JCB with your AR-15 suction cup to the window, allegedly.
Yeah, allegedly. Yeah, no, I'm not a machine driver, not at all. I'm a livestock bloke through and through. I enjoy driving machinery, but I couldn't do it all day. It bore me to fucking tears. I don't know how people. I don't. Fuck off. I don't. Getting stuck in ditches, fingering bitches. Fucking go.
How did you get stuck in a ditch?
I just sort of slipped in there.
Finger and bitches.
That's what I told her about the last woman. Hey! I just sort of fell in it. Yeah, just went to pull over to let a silage trailer past, and just sort of front end of the machine went in, back end of the machine went in, and yeah, I had to ring for help. Please come and help me, friend down the road, Alex Hill. Yeah.
Have you got photos of it?
Yeah, I've
you
done
have?
the fucking Discord.
Oh,
but yeah,
I'll
no,
have to post one to show everyone.
That's all
Because
right.
they were like, what the fuck?
I'll send them to you. Yeah, no, I got the machine very, very stuck in a ditch. Yeah, no, I'd probably just go farming or maybe try my hand at carpentry. I think I've got the want to do it, and that's all you really need, if you know what I mean. If you're willing to learn the skill, if you've got the want and the sort of drive to get anything done, you can do it as long as you've got the patience to learn. So
is that the plan in the future then? Obviously, I don't know if you
what
plan...
to fail in farming and become a chippy.
Yeah. But no, but I mean, obviously, because obviously you don't have kids at the moment.
Yeah.
Whether you plan to have children, I don't know. But if you do,
I do a lot of practicing.
What, into socks?
Yeah,
Just
dry
like
runs
100 pairs.
into her ass.
Is that what you'd want to do? Say when you have kids, if you have kids, would you want to pass that down?
100%. 100%. My old man always told me, I'd love for you to get into farming, but I won't push you and I never force you. And I think that was one of the things that really not pushed me into it, that's the wrong word, but really sort of led me into it.
Yeah.
Because there was never any pressure. He said, it's here if you want it, but if you want to go off and he was totally supportive. So was my mum. Like, if you want to go off and fucking become a actor or a comedian or
a podcast host,
a podcast host or a paedophile, we'll back you all the way. They were really supportive. When I said I wanted to be like sort of do carpentry at college, they were really supportive. And it was only sort of at the last minute I decided I just fuck it, I'll go do agriculture at college, and they were they were very happy that I did, but they weren't like, oh thank God, do you know what I mean?
How the fuck did you?
Yeah, mate, that was stuck.
Holy shit!
Oh yeah, that doesn't.
You were just wiggling the wheels as well, like that was going to do it.
You've got all that road, he says. So I was looking at pictures of me trying to tip a JCB in a hedge. It's all that road. I was trying to get over to let a silage trailer pass, which is a big tractor with a big box on the back, and I was like, I'll try and make myself as small as possible to give him, be nice to him, and end up being very mean to myself.
Did you fall in the ditch and he just fucked off?
Yeah, straight up. Yeah, straight up. He just fucking went. I don't think he realised like what situation I got myself in. Like, oh, that's so kind of him. He's nearly put himself in that ditch, letting me pass. And I'm like, I am in the ditch.
Every man for himself.
Yeah. But yeah, no, I think that's the reason I did it, is because I think that's the same way I'd be with my kids. Like, if we were to ever have any, it'd just be like, if it's here if you want it, but if you don't, that's fine. Go and do whatever makes you happy. Because I know it's a very common thing in farming of, I'll keep going. They'll have
next generation.
Yeah, they'll have like 3 girls and then they'll keep going until they get a son, and then they'll stop, and then it'll be because the son will take over the farm kind of thing. And I think there's a lot of pressure on, like, mainly boys to take on the farm, and I know a lot of that will just make people turn around and go, oh, fucking do this shit. I see you working 7 days a week, 12 hours a day. What the fuck would I want to do that when I could go work in finance and just make fat coin?
Have you got siblings?
Yeah, I got a sister, yeah. Yeah,
I know
she's the one that...
You're not like any of brothers, do you?
No, it's just me and my sister. Yeah,
so
just
if you weren't to pass it on, then...
If my old man he's told me, he said, if you weren't here, I would have sold it by now.
Oh, right.
He would have packed it. He's not going to work like a cunt for the rest of his life. He's built up a fairly decent sized business, got a lot of assets. He could sell the fucking lot and retire onto the fucking Costa del Crime, couldn't he? He could. Roger Cook, Yorkshire Television. Yeah. He did say that. He said, like, I would have fucked this off 5-6 years ago if you weren't interested in it, and the fact that you are is the reason that I am still going, so I can hand it down to you and let you take over. Well, not hand it, just be like, one day, goodbye. Yeah. Just sort of that.
I can picture that is the kind of thing he would do.
Probably would, yeah. Just one day.
I'm going down to the holiday home, Reg. I'm not coming back.
Yeah. That's exactly what you do.
This is yours now.
Yeah, just fuck off. But yeah,
no givesies, backsies.
Yeah, I think he did tell me, he said, if you weren't interested in this, because like my sister's obviously gone off and done her own thing within the agricultural sector, but not on the farm. I think he would have just fucked it off and sold the whole lot.
Does she not want to be involved in the farm?
I think she probably will at some point. I imagine she'll come back at some point and want to help with the farm, but she's gone off and done her own thing. She's doing very well at it. So yeah. I think she's always been naturally more towards the sort of corporate side of agriculture, whereas I've been more towards the knee-deep in shit with a pitchfork in my hand and, a D9 in the other. Just generally committing...
Shooting rats and dogs.
Just committing heinous war crimes against various small vermin. Yeah.
So, Mr. Marlon, I'm going to move on to yours now. Tell everyone what you do, please.
For my sins, I am a Land Rover tech.
Yeah. Is that we just leave it there?
Yeah. And that's why he's my best friend.
Yeah. So you just repair Reg's fucking Land Rovers.
Yeah, and everybody fucking out.
I haven't repaired any of my stuff for ages. No. When was the last time I rang you and was like, can you help?
Have you still got the P38?
Yeah, it's dead. I've still got it. I don't sell shit. It's just sat up in a corner somewhere, rotting away.
Have you refused to repair it?
No, it's not worth repairing, is it?
I've never asked him.
Wanked.
No, I've never asked him.
Right away. Yeah, so 3 or 4 years ago, I got approached because Reg gave somebody my number.
Oh.
Which my current boss.
Oh, nice. That's a generous thing to do with you, Reg.
It's almost like I needed somebody who had a brain on them to fix my vehicles. It's
That's
all
it,
coming
your 322 was in there, wasn't it? Yeah. So I'd become a little bit pissed off where I was before my best mate that I worked with for 10 years left, and new man came in, and he was all right, but it wasn't my old friend.
Right, okay.
And my old boss was a little bit of a narcissist. Nothing he ever did was his fault, and he fucked a lot of shit up.
Yeah.
And I was just like, fine, I'm out. Reg's friend gave me a call, and at the right time.
Right, okay.
So went there, had a little look around the workshop, and yeah, the rest is history.
I was gonna say, because when you started the podcast, weren't you at the old place?
Yeah,
Yeah,
I'm
he
sure
was.
it was like a few in. I remember you taking this one up.
yeah.
Was it a few? Oh,
Yeah,
Tom
I would
brings
have. Yeah, I took the. I would have taken the black one up to you, wouldn't I? The supercharged for something, and I was like, "When am I getting my car back, Marlon?"
Yeah. So now I am. I mainly do all the electrical stuff and all the big jobs. So like all the
Yeah.
timing chains, body offs, that kind of thing. Any weird electrical fault, that is my jam. I love stupid electrical problems.
Do you sit there with your laptop just like... Oh.
Laptop, multimeter, scope.
Do you actually get hands on?
Yeah.
Oh, you do?
So
Or you just sort of like point and go, you fix.
Here, boy, what you doing over there? Come on over here. Stop picking that cotton. Come over here and fix this here Land Rover, I said.
We've gone to the racism again.
my team is fucking great. So all of the smaller shit they tend to do,
Yeah.
but the body offs, I know I can do them very well, very quickly. All the engine changes, it's not a problem. I still love to get stuck in.
Yeah. I hear you love drilling and tapping chassis out.
Fuck off. So the 494s
And breaking render.
and the 405s, the centre bolt in the subframe always snaps.
For
It might be one, it might be two.
for the lesser Land Rover autistic people, Marlon,
The newer sports
the big fat sports
and the newer full fats.
and the big fat Vogues. Yeah,
I don't think anyone that listens to this that
don't have any
knows
fucking
cars
clue.
have
Don't buy a
any-
fucking Land Rover.
Any clue what we're going on about? They're going to go.
The
"What?"
expensive Land Rovers.
Yeah.
So basically, it's an alley chassis, and it's an alley monocoque construction.
I have no idea what that means. I'll be completely honest.
So whereas the D4s and the D3s, you can unbolt the chassis from the body.
Yeah.
It's all in one, and they have the new ones have an alley subframe,
Yeah.
which have steel bolts going into an alley non-tapped
Oh.
insert.
So it just cross threads and goes all lovely.
They-
They've just made
the-
it more difficult for you to fucking repair.
Yeah,
Oh, good.
the bolts
Steel
make
into
their
alley.
own thread when they're fitted at
Yeah.
the factory by a robot.
It's like
No grease,
It all sounds like a
no
big,
copper
a
slip,
big plan.
no alley slip.
We can just make them really shit, and then we'll make loads of money
yeah.
repairing
you
them.
know, some
Literally.
engineer's been like, "Oh, we're doing steel into alley." Well, alley's softer than steel, so
Yeah.
we
It
won't
will
need to
cut its own
we
thread.
won't need to pre-thread throws. No need to cut them.
fucking joke.
Look how much
Stop.
machining we've saved.
It's just technically tech screwing fucking screws into the
Exactly
Yeah,
that.
literally that.
Exactly
With a
that.
finer
yeah.
thread.
Mm-hmm.
chassis. Fucking hell. So how long have you been doing mechanics, if we say that?
Oh, fuck me.
Oh.
How old am I?
Um,
30. I've been in a
Old as-
workshop since I was 15.
Old as dirt.
So 17 years.
Bloody hell.
Oh, do you know what's scary about that? You've been doing mechanics longer than you haven't.
Yeah, I know.
Oh.
Yeah,
Is
that's
that-
why my hair is grey.
At least you've got hair. Okay. There's a reason I wear a hat.
What's the worst problem you've dealt with in a Land Rover?
Probably you today. Sorry. Go on.
Why?
It was a Jewish racing gold P38, if I recall.
Loads of spotlights on it.
Shit, that is a difficult question. I mean,
Throwing
some of the electrical
curveballs.
faults we get are a slightly broken wire occasionally touching the chassis halfway down a loom on a 15-year-old car.
Is it something you've got to fucking pull the engine out of to get to?
Sometimes.
Oh,
Like,
yummy.
Yeah. Half the time you just tend to overlay, you find a shit wire, just overlay the wire, run a whole complete new wire front to back.
Yeah.
Easier than trying to find the fault.
Mm. Is
It's
that
all about time, really, isn't it? It's
Yeah.
time saving and cost
Yeah,
saving.
It's gonna take me 6 to 8 hours to strip apart a loom and find this fault, whereas it's gonna take me an hour max to run a new wire.
Yeah.
And the customer at the end of the day
Isn't going to even fucking know.
yeah.
No.
It's the problem's fixed. That's all they give a shit about.
Like I'll always give them the choice. Do you want me to find the broken wire, or do you want me to overlay a couple? And most of the time, like, get it done as cheaply as you can. Get it out of the workshop.
They want their car back. They want to take the kids to school. They want to get the shopping done. That's all they give a shit about, really.
So
Isn't
I
it?
suppose where you work is a Land Rover specialist.
Yeah.
Is it? So then I'm presuming they don't. It's not cheap. To labour wise, being a specialist,
it's
I'd say.
Not cheaper than Land Rover.
yeah.
Yeah.
It's reasonable for what it is. I think we're 69 quid plus VAT an hour.
Yeah.
What do you
When
charge for
compared
like a standard service? Right, let's just say Defender like mine, standard service. Roughly, what would that cost? Just ballpark.
300 quid.
Yeah, well, Land Rover would charge me 850 for that.
Yeah.
How much?
Jesus Christ.
Oil,
850?
that's oil and filter. That's nothing else. That's not pollen filter. That's not air filter. That's oil and filter.
That's it.
And a multi-point inspection, which is basically shag nuts walking underneath with a fucking snap-on light going, yeah, looks all right, mate. 850 quid plus that.
Fucking
Land Rover labour rate will be double ours at least.
Yeah. Mm.
And
Jesus.
obviously all their parts are, even
Land-
though we
land-
use
yeah.
genuine
Yeah.
Land Rover parts,
They
those
put-
will be more
They
expensive.
put a markup on their own parts, which I find fucking hilarious. But
Is that what you wanted to do when you were at school then?
I always wanted to make cars go faster than they should.
Right.
So straight out of school, I did a road and race car tech course,
Yeah.
which was like a level 3 IMI thing, and that was 3 days a week, and then worked in a garage 2 days a week.
Yeah.
Did a 2-year course and finished that. Then went on and did a degree in motorsport engineering. Still 2 days a week at the garage, 3 days at uni.
Yeah.
Then when I finished, I went full time into my first garage. And when I turned 21, he couldn't afford to pay me anymore. So I went and worked in a parts distribution centre,
Oh.
car parts.
Euro car parts?
It was before Euro.
Oh, okay.
So it was Camberley, I think it was.
No idea.
And I lasted 20 days there before I was ready to go and work at Tesco.
I'm surprised you don't. The amount that you moan about the job and the amount you go on about doing the Tesco driving, I'm like, why don't you just go do it?
I'm going to get there one day.
And then if
I
something
just
goes
need the
wrong-
bread for a little bit longer.
Yeah. But there's something goes wrong with one of the vans, you're like, only if we knew
no,
a mechanic.
No, absolutely no. I'm a driver. I'm not a fucking mechanic if I'm working at Tesco.
Yeah, but you could be like, look, give me the day off, pay me cash, and I'll repair this.
I don't know if Tesco do
this
cash,
track.
right?
Ah, I'm sure they fucking do if you ask them nicely. They'll be fine.
Mildew,
So-
take it or leave it.
Did you just say?
Mildew, take it or leave it.
Fucking hell, you're a fucking
All day
idiot.
breakfast sandwich. Oh, daddy.
So going off of your separate work lives, the podcast, how long have you been doing the Doghouse? I'm sure most of the people that
too
fucking
fucking long.
listen will know.
too
Yeah.
fucking long.
I'm presuming most people that know, that listen to this, either have heard us talking about you before or have come over from yours. So they know, but I mean, for the people that don't know.
What's it
Three-
been?
3.5?
now? 3.5 years. Just under something like that. Yeah, 3.5 years.
We're like really throwing it back to the start here with you.
It's really terrifying that we've been doing this for 3.5 fucking years.
Yeah.
Like, there's so many things I look back to and I'm like, shit, I hadn't
Wow.
even done that when we started the podcast or whatever. Like, my friends have got kids that they didn't have when we started the fucking show. Yeah, people that don't exist from when we started the show. Yeah.
So when you started doing it, did you ever expect it to get to like this scale?
No.
Fuck
didn't?
me, no.
No.
Because you only started it for lockdown purposes.
We started as a joke, really.
Yeah,
Yeah.
literally just as it wasn't even a joke. It wasn't. I've said it so many times, but I'll say it again. It was a fucking loophole. The whole reason we started it was a loophole. I moved into my place in 2018. Lockdown came 2 years later, and we were very sort of versed in coming around here most weekends, having a few drinks, because I built this bar in my garage, and it was slowly getting bigger and bigger, as in like we put like a TV up, we had a sound system, we had like these hand pumps, didn't we? Like the old school like
Angrams.
the old Angram pumps, and
Nice.
yeah, we were having a grand old time. And then obviously lockdown came, and I was like, oh fucking hell, I had such a great social life in here in the bar, getting on the beers with the boys. And then we just we lost it all pretty quickly. And so me and him would like, Marlon would come around here middle of lockdown on the quiet, and we just sit here and have a couple drinks, like no one knowing. And we were trying to work out how we could like get around this bollocks.
And we'd banded the idea around before of a podcast.
We'd been sat in here laughing our tits off at each other and with our mates saying, we should start a fucking podcast. Like, I've listened to so many bullshit podcasts of just... I think it was the fact that I've been grown tired of Joe Rogan and the never-ending stream of comedians that I've never heard on his show that really weren't funny. I'm not saying I'm funnier than comedians, but like I'm like, you've got a comedian on, I'm not fucking laughing. And it's been 8 episodes in a row, Joe. Come on, I want to laugh at something. Tim Dillon would come on, and then I'd roar with laughter, or Alex Jones. But I was like, we could fucking do this. Like, I'm not like blowing my own trumpet. I was like, we could fucking do this. We could do this. It would be funny. And yeah, we researched the rules, and it was like, what is classed as essential work? And you look through the section of media, and podcasting was classed as essential work. So I was like, fuck it, Marlon, if we chuck, it was about £1,000 at this, buy the kit, do it right, do it properly. And we
did dick around before with like a USB mic and some wanky software.
Fucking time. Yeah.
You started off with the deck we're using, didn't
you?
Yeah. Fucking best deck we ever had.
Yeah.
And then
I want it back.
You ain't leaving with it.
How much? Any price?
So then you've got that, and then what, did you have USB mics?
No, so we had
the
XLR mics.
Yeah.
The toners on the
TC20s.
springy arms.
Are they the ones that we've got?
Yeah.
That's the ones we started with. After we fucked around with the USB mic and a laptop that didn't work.
Nice.
Yeah, and then we thought, fuck it. And we just had a go. And it was me and you, and then another one of me and you, maybe. And then we had Keith on. And that was
we recorded 2 on one night.
Yeah, and the
second episode never got released. I still have that somewhere.
Do you? I can't remember. We did one episode, and we recorded another one directly after, because we thought that went really well. This would be hilarious if we do another one. We just really smashed.
Yeah.
And it just didn't go very well at all.
No.
Yeah, and that was literally it. We just started the show to get around the lockdown rules, so we could get on the beers, have our mates round, have a chat, get on the piss, and people started listening. Yeah. I think we really hit a really good time in the world where people were looking for that kind of content of like not being able to be with their mates and listen to that bullshit chat that you got in the pub or with your mates, and we were able to provide that with exactly the same sort of bullshit nonsense, child humor, half cut bollocks.
That's it. You like shitload of people have said like it's literally like we're sat in the pub with you.
That's how I describe it to people. I'm like, what do you talk about? I'm like, would you go to the pub with your mates? And they're like, yeah. I'm like, do you talk about really stuff you shouldn't do and laugh about it? Like, yeah. Well, that's exactly what we do, but we put 4 microphones in front of us and record it and just turn it into a show.
I think that is the hardest part, and I think that's the part we've struggled with. I feel like this is really formal now. I'm interrogating you.
That's fine.
It's just really I don't like it.
It's your fucking show.
No, but I feel like the hardest part of that is making it feel real,
genuine.
Yeah. Whereas like, there's sometimes we sit there and like we've either seen each other every night or every day, or we've recorded one sort of like back to back, and you get to it and we're like, right, okay, what do you record? What topics do we do? Do we do a topic? Should we just do something random? And then you get to a point you think, I don't want to force it on. And we're just sort of making conversation for the sake of it, because I want it to be like the actual
flow in,
and like a proper belly laugh when something's happened and you can explain it rather than just sort of, oh, how's your day been? Yeah, good.
Knowing full well what their day's been like. Yeah,
and I think that is one of the hardest parts of that. And then I think all of yours always sound like a genuine pub talk.
Do you want to know? There's probably a secret behind that. I don't think we've ever said this before. Marlon's probably wondering what the fuck I'm going to come out
I
with.
think I know where you're going to...
Do you know why it probably sounds so genuine? Because me and Marlon don't see each other at all, apart from when we're in here.
Yeah.
Literally that. we don't like meet up in the week. We don't like, we go shooting together when like we have guests on and we go shooting, like, but we see each other once a week. And I think if we saw each other any more than that, we would have spunked out all of our funnies and stuff. Like, we'll sit in here before we get going, don't we? And like, we'll be texting each other in the week, and he'll be like, but I can't.
I'll tell you when we're recording.
I'll tell you when we're recording. I'll tell you when, it doesn't feel ever like we're holding stuff back, but we know that like it will be so much funnier to tell each other in person. It will come across so genuinely on the show. And that's why. And we've done stuff together. We've gone on lads' holidays. Like, we've done shit together. But we don't do like, we don't go to the fucking pub together all the time. We don't we just meet up like twice a week or whatever. We literally see each other once a week. We sit in here and we do this. And that's why I think it comes across as so genuine, because it is.
Yeah.
Because we are like best mates. Well, we are like best mates. We are best mates.
Marlon's like, are we?
Are you sure? Who's this cunt?
All right, yeah, we let Reg think that, so just not make a thing about it.
I reckon we're best mates.
Yeah, like we're best mates, but this is our time together when we see each other and we get it all out and we have a good laugh, and we really don't. Is that what you were gonna like? Yeah. Is that what you were thinking?
Like earlier today when I fucked up my garage,
and I was gonna message you something funny, and I was like, I can't because I need to save it for the show.
Yeah, I told you half a story, and I was like, I'll just shut up now because I'll tell you later.
Do you have any idea how much I was itching to tell you about how I fucked up the window tints on my house this week? And I was like, nah, bruv, I gotta save it for the show.
Oh. And I think it's one of those things we've grown and learnt.
Yeah, that's it. Yeah, I think it's we do stuff together, and just bits and bobs, and we do like plan episodes and that, and also we see each other once a month as well. We see each other once a month. We also see each other once a month for like the Bit by Bit giveaway, and we talk like most days about stuff and planning and that. But yeah, our sort of friend time, as it were, is here in here, and I think that's why we managed to sort of get that genuine feel to it, if you know what I mean.
That's it. Once in a blue moon, we go out for some food.
Yeah, or we go and do something together, all four of us, me, you, Christmas and whatever else. But yeah, I think people have this sort of warped vision of me and Marlon of spending most nights together, which we really fucking don't. Like,
in the week, I try not to see anyone.
Same as me. I'm like so fucking miserable. I might go for a pint with Snaker or Keith on a Sunday, and that is fucking it. That is my social battery drained.
Yeah.
So do you actually do like any pre-planning on episodes?
Not really.
Or do you just sort of come in here and think, well, whatever happens, happens?
No, we probably like a Tuesday.
Oh, if we're doing like
you'll message me in the morning saying, we record tonight? And I was like, yeah.
This is so real.
Yeah, we better add, don't we?
People have no idea. They think it's so well organised. It really isn't.
I mean, some of the episodes are like planned very well.
Some of them, very few.
Like we've got the guest book. They're coming down. Then this is what we want to talk about.
Yeah.
But
if it's just like a general bullshit episode with me, you, Gilo, Keith, Will, Snaker, Mule,
that's organised on the morning we're recording.
Yeah. And I'll just be like, right, this is what we're gonna do throughout the day. I'll fucking jot some stuff down, and like I'll have probably 10 lines of stuff, and I'll just bullshit it. Well, we'll just bullshit it from there. I think we've found that in the last few years is that the more you plan and the more you write down, the more you find yourself sticking to a script.
Yeah.
And if you just get a couple bullet points down and you just let the thing flow how you want it to.
That's it. That's literally what I said earlier to you. Have a few talking points, and that's it.
Yeah, that's because, if you've got the right people on, the show will flow and it'll just naturally find its own path wherever you want it to go. But also, even like just having those few points down, just having those bits that you want to hit, which is good. You don't want to get to the end of the show and go, fuck, I totally missed that. The amount of times I've done that. The one thing I still kick myself about today, so when we have, on our show, we had a chap called Scott come on, Scott Lowson, and we did a really interesting thing, talking all about oil drilling and off-sea oil rigs and all that. And I completely forgot to ask him about how you actually drill oil out of the fucking sea, and I've still kicked myself today.
So
it's like,
the main part of this.
literally
the main part of his fucking
this main thing, and I forgot to ask him about it. So I'm like such a cunt. Talk about everything else known to man. Talk about his Cosworth and all this, that, and the other. But yeah, Yeah, I think that's the way we've sort of found it. The less is more in a way.
Go on.
Did you get to a point, obviously, when you first started, did you ever get to a point where you think, is this actually going to grow? Are we going to get anything out of this?
That's a question for you, mate. I don't really know.
Like, do you, like, was you sitting there like,
Contemplated it.
do we carry on? Is it actually going to get somewhere?
Oh, there's been multiple times where I've wanted to throw it all in. once a quarter, I want to say, fuck I can't
And you
fucking doing this anymore.
I get a message off him, and it's like, it's blunt as fuck.
I'm such a fucking prissy little bitch.
He is. And usually I'll either ignore it
Or talk him down.
or just try and like, Reg, it'll be fine, mate. Right? We don't have to do anything now. Go to bed, right? And we'll have a chat in the morning. Because I know you've had like a shit day at work, and I don't know, maybe the washing machine's leaked again.
Run out of socks.
And he's had a little tantrum.
I'm really good at throwing my fucking toys out at pram.
I'll
And he's very good at talking me down off a ledge.
Because there's times I'm like, I cannot be fucked to do this anymore. I've got so much to do, and I don't want to do it anymore. And then as soon as I think about it, I'm like, oh, we could do this.
Yeah.
That's a good idea.
We've said like one a week, ride or die, and we've kept to that.
Yeah, there was only one time, wasn't there, where me and you both really didn't want to do it. So we were like, you know what, let the people decide. And they fucking voted for it, the cunts.
Is that where
So
he
we
was
had to
ill?
do one. Yeah.
Yeah.
If they said no, we wouldn't have done it. We straight up wouldn't have done that episode, and we would have missed a week because we were just shot. And I think I even titled the episode, "We didn't want to record this," and it got no listens. Because I was like, yeah, fuck it. I didn't want to be here, so you don't want to listen to it. Fuck you.
What was your motivation then to carry on going?
What, to keep it going?
Yeah.
Give the people what they want.
Yeah, I won't lie. It's not for personal gain, because there is no personal gain. There is just personal take. It's just taking away from me a little bit every week. But get the fuck.
Shut the fuck up. Jesus Christ.
It literally, this is going to sound so fucking cringe, but it is straight up for the audience.
For the people.
It is for the people, because I know if I packed it in tomorrow, I just feel like we'd be letting people down.
Yeah.
And it's like, it's not...
Houses that get burnt down.
I feel like you're too far in at this point to give it up.
Yeah,
You're way
100%.
too far in.
100%.
Whereas I feel
Sunken
like
costs.
If we packed it in now, right,
Nothing would happen.
like I said, we were going to last episode, because the end I was like, fuck this, no more. Even though I knew we were coming here, but I was just doing it just because I thought it's funny.
You just wanted the attention, didn't you?
Yeah. I don't think much would. We have a couple of people who are like, why?
Yeah,
But
so
other than that-
but so would we. What are you, 30?
I think this is 36.
Yeah, so I think
35?
yeah. So, but then
34, I think.
again, if we'd have packed it in at 36 episodes, people would have been like, yeah, all right, it's all right.
Yeah,
It's
but
good, but it lasted.
you've now grown to a lot of point of where there is
That's only through.
people everywhere.
It's only through perseverance.
Yeah.
That's only through times like that, like we're just saying, when Marlon's talked me down off a fucking cliff, and I'm going, no, we keep going. We keep going because we don't stop, and that's the only reason we've got to where we are. Because if it wasn't for him, if he was anything like me and had a doubt in his mind, he'd be like, yeah, you know what, fuck it, Reg, yeah, let's just fuck it off. And I'd be like, yeah, let's fuck it off. that would have been it, and it would have been it. We just sold all the kit and just turned this back into a bar and be like, oh, remember that time we had a podcast? We could have been millionaires, but we binned
Look how
it
many
off.
free hours we have now.
Yeah.
That's like when you was on holiday last week, and I was like, we're terribly planned this week. Like, I know, especially now, then because your flight was cancelled, I was like, we literally can't get one out, because the plan was you were going to come home on the Monday, and then
That fucks you up. Yeah, I didn't think of that.
We were going to record on the Monday night and basically just leave it unedited, and then I was just going to post it.
Yeah.
But then obviously where it got cancelled, I was like, well, there's fuck all I can do about it. And I even had a thought of getting someone on and then like ringing you. I thought, I just don't want to. I don't want it to sound shit.
Yeah.
To that point. I've lost where I was going with that.
I do that all the time, mate. Sometimes I just get on the road and don't really remember where the destination is.
So
That's like if that was a tagline for the podcast. Reg starts going somewhere and doesn't know where it's going.
I just sort of like wander off on a conversation, and I'm like,
Yeah,
where were we?
It's been nuts.
Yeah,
It's fucking hard as well.
Yeah.
It
Yeah,
is,
I don't want to sit here and sound like some fucking whiny little bitch,
but you are.
but I am, and so therefore I'm gonna sound like a whiny little bitch. But yeah, people don't. That sounds really horrible.
People don't
realise how difficult it is being a fucking influencer.
It's not. No, it's not fucking difficult. It's just it is a lot of work.
Yeah, it's not hard work.
No,
It's just a lot of work.
It's very time consuming.
Yeah,
Yeah.
especially like
Oh god, people must fucking love this episode. 4 podcasters sit here and bitch about how difficult it is with people listening to them all day.
don't start a podcast. It's a trap.
especially with the merch. Like if, as I said earlier, if I'm not at work, I'm doing something podcast related.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's true.
Realistically,
This guy works fucking 10 times harder than I do, podcast wise. I do the fucking audio technically shit. He's the one there fucking he's boots on the ground. He's the man in the foxhole. I'm some dickhead 4 miles back shouting orders over a radio.
The orders. I've just done a online editing course.
All right. Okay.
For video as well.
Are you
I
getting?
didn't tell you about that, did I?
How much was that, you fucker?
Nothing.
Oh, Jesus
I
Christ.
had a code.
Oh, nice.
Someone gave me a
Was
code.
that fucking,
I'll tell you about that next
yeah,
episode.
all right.
Does that mean you're getting cameras in here?
Oh.
It's on the cards.
Ooh. Where are you?
It's been on the card.
It's always. Oh, we need cameras.
It's really difficult to key it up with like it has to be synced perfectly.
Yeah,
And then the scene switch are set up so you don't want to look at everyone all the time. You want to look at people which are talking and you switch to the other camera.
I think my main issue, not issue, but my main sort
You've got
of fear,
lots of issues.
I have, yeah, but my main sort of sticking point on the camera thing is it's such a huge investment. And I've no problem with spending the money. That's not the problem. It's a huge investment. I don't want to get it fucking wrong. I want to get it bang on first time because I don't want to spend $8,000 or, not $8,000, but $4,000 on a camera setup to then go, fuck, we got this totally wrong. We bought all the wrong kit and all the wrong tech. We should have bought X, Y, and Z. And there's so much information out there. I can't seem to find a decent answer to what I want to do.
See, I've got a couple of things with the camera setup. So the first one, I think the beauty of a podcast is the fact that if you're
an audio-based platform.
If I'm at work, I can put my headphones in.
Yeah.
Everyone else can fuck off.
Yeah.
And I can listen to a podcast while I'm doing whatever I want.
I know.
And then the second one is because obviously you know how much editing goes into it. And
it's going to look jumpy as fuck.
Yeah. There's like parts in this that I've cut out and no one will hear. But it's
difficult to do that
with a camera.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because you will see that scene go from there to there and you're like,
they've lopped something out of there because I take great pride in my editing work, and I'm sure that there are times where people have realised, oh, you lopped something out there, the little fucker, because there are some bits where you can't make it seamless and it is a bit lumpy. But
you just got to hope no one notices, and you're like,
especially when Keith says,
Keith said. I'm not going to say because I'll make editing work for you.
Do it. I want to hear it.
Keith said.
I'm gonna leave it here. No,
Reg from the Doghouse gets cancelled. I think again that's the thing. I think for every time somebody goes, oh, I reckon they've lopped something out there, there are probably 200 times I've chopped something out and you haven't even fucking known that it's in there. If you know what you're doing with audio editing, you can really
make it seamless.
Really make it seamless.
There's a lot of times where like crackheads tried to come into the garage and you just hear the garage door like, and they're like, what the fuck? And she'll just be like, you want to wine? And then you won't hear any of that, and it'll just go from one thing, and then the amount of time that I'll sit there and be like, okay, that lines up. What are you doing?
Yeah.
No.
Just make it.
I fucking knew it.
It's like a fucking cold start, isn't it?
Yeah, and then it just times
It's
you
like
won't know.
someone's turning over an engine with, with the decompression handle lifted up.
Mate, how you
Flick
live
the handle
that
out.
blows my fucking mind.
She is funny though. But you can laugh at her, fake laugh, and it makes her laugh. It's fucking quality.
Just take the piss out of her and it gets her going.
And it's the little bits at the end. She goes,
that little misfire.
And then you can do that back, and then you'll be there for 10 minutes, just going with someone, and you're like, what? But, no.
She wants
I've
some
become
easy
a pro
start,
at
don't
mocking
she?
it now.
What?
I've become a pro at mocking it.
I'm surprised she hasn't punched you. Hey, well, should we compare? Right, go on, do yours.
Oh no, you need that little like.
Go on.
Oh god, it's like hard because you have to like say it with your lungs. I don't know if he does it.
and then the real thing.
That is nearly fucking spot on.
Do you know what that sounds like? Not only someone with a decompression handle lifted up, that sounds like a Honda Civic that won't start, but with a fresh battery.
Winding over so fast.
Oh,
Got a
but,
fucking
That's a year of
600 RPN in there.
That's it.
so,
It's like there's no rotating mass.
so no cameras at the moment.
No,
We'll come off podcast stuff. In a
They're
little
coming.
while, but you know, are you gonna do it?
Yeah,
Oh.
we will. We keep telling people we will. We will.
we're gonna do it.
Do people want to watch
Yeah,
it?
They
the amount of
do.
people. Yeah,
They
I'm
really
just gonna
do, and it surprised me. 'Cause
turn
I've
up
never
at
watched
one point.
I've never watched a podcast in my life.
See,
Because like
I
you,
know.
I'm always doing something.
Yeah.
I want something to
Lying
listen to
cunt.
while I'm doing something. I cannot fucking put 2 hours of my time aside a day
I mean,
to
there's
watch
there's
something.
a time where you like sort of stuck in the ditch and you could be like,
and you can't get out.
I see how it is. I thought we were friends here.
oh fucking hell. Right. I'm sorry. If you had the board, you could just be like,
Shut your fucking mouth! Shut the fuck up, you cunt!
Love that fucking film.
yeah, we need to update these, but we'll come off the podcast because we actually have got a topic. So
I was going to say I completely forgot about that.
Well, we
That's
did-
what we normally do.
we literally got about 15 minutes in. We said the topic.
And then we just saw
And then we
Reg
just-
started talking.
And then we fucked off. So I'm not mad for it either. So should we get a drink and then carry on? The first time we've actually done a break.
yeah, man. Yeah. Do that.
Short
Yeah,
break.
yeah.
We'll have a little break.
Yeah.
So, right, okay. We'll be back in a minute.
You're the host. You can port your fucking self.
See you in a minute.
And we're back from the break, which we normally don't have.
No, we're not putting anything between that either. It's just going to sound like we've just stopped talking and then started talking again.
Oh, that's all right. We're back from the fridge.
So, as we said earlier, we do have a topic, which is guilty pleasures, weird obsessions.
We're going to do it. We're not just going to waffle now. That's what we normally do.
No
We're not going to
promises.
do that.
We probably will for a while. What did you say?
No promises.
So, off the top of your head, do you have guilty pleasures?
Do I have a guilty pleasure?
Yeah. I mean, like, you don't have to tell me now, but do you do things that you're a bit ashamed of telling
Ashamed of?
people? You know, like
Oh, what do I like doing that I wouldn't tell anyone that I like doing?
not sniffing your sitter's underwear or.
No, strangely enough, not on that
Oh,
one. Just my wife's. Do I have any guilty pleasures? That is a damn good question. I'm trying to think because I'm sure there's one or two that I really enjoy.
I've got plenty here, so I'm gonna reel a few off.
Go on.
and then let you have a little a brainstorm.
Expand on it, yeah.
And then you might sort of spur off and think, oh, I like doing that too. So my first one, right? I don't know whether I've just started really bad with this, but
Milfs.
I do love a milk, but no, I don't. Just in case she's listening to this. My first one is when I go to a supermarket, and you know the trolleys with the kids' seats in.
Yeah.
Stay with me, yeah. Sounds weird. Right.
Where's
So-
my soundboard?
So basically, any children sort of 4 and under, what I like to do is when I'm walking past them and their parents aren't looking, I like to flip them off. Jesus! I don't know why. I walk past the kid and I think, fuck you. And the parents are looking.
Hey, dickhead.
Really? Yeah. Or I just, you know, a grin face.
If I was a 4-year-old and I looked at a person who looked like you, and then you flip me off, I'd be like,
yeah, so you're just sort of walking along. Oh, need some ham. Fuck off. Need some ham. Lovely. And the kid starts crying. You're like, oh, what's happening? Why are you crying? So that is my first one. Should we just carry on? My second one is sniffing Sharpies.
Yeah, well, that's like sniffing petrol, isn't it? That's just like god tier shit.
yeah, I was going to say, that's petrol for me.
That's like sniffing Sharpie, sniffing glue, smoking crack. I mean, they all fall into the same thing, don't they? Of just getting high and fucked up.
Chuffing gas.
Yeah.
There was someone in our, I say in our workshop, that used to work for the company. They used to come in early and open the gas up and just fucking chuff on the gas.
Oh,
yeah.
he was doing whippets and straight out of the bottle. What a fucking chad.
So I
Just
think-
freezing his lungs.
I think they come in one morning and he was just fucking out cold on the floor.
Fuck.
I thought, oh,
That is some like
I've never
that's,
tried it.
that's
but
some like pinnacle crackhead shit. I
Yeah.
like that a lot.
I can imagine you doing something like that.
Do the oil at work. I drink the oil.
Drink the oil.
Y'all got issues.
Right. A very tame one is I love to have cereal before I go to bed every night.
Really?
Yeah, I don't know why. There's something just sort of satisfying about
I
having
used
like a
The
bowl
inner
of
predator coming out.
Yeah, I used to when I was a kid I used to like, oh, that's one. Oh fuck. Oh Jesus.
milk.
I used to have this thing as a kid. Like when I was a kid, well, like in my early teens. I used to like have this thing called cereal in a cup.
Cereal in a cup.
Just put
Yeah,
dry
well,
cereal in a cup.
Lived in a caravan, didn't have any bowls.
Yeah, straight up. Like,
Yeah.
just lived. Yeah, literally that.
Yeah, I
Couldn't
know.
be fucking dealing with bowls. And I was like, well, I just don't want milk. So I used to like, I didn't really have a sofa, so just sat on my bed watching TV. So I just fill up a pint glass with cereal and just chug dry cereal out of a cup and just like munch it.
I do that at work
Yeah.
on my break. I
Do
usually
you?
have like a protein shake bottle filled with Cocoa Pops, and that's my break. And I just sit there like,
You can't have cereal without milk. You fucking sex criminals.
yeah. But then I'll go home, and then before I go to bed, I'll have Cocoa Pops with milk, and it sort of balances it out.
you can't have cereal without
Yeah,
milk.
of course you can.
No.
It's fine.
So it's fucking no.
Milk first or cereal first?
One of my guilty pleasures
Cereal first, then put
is
the milk in.
when like
No.
if me, the wife, and
Because
the
you don't want too much milk because they get soggy quick. You just
Yeah.
want just enough milk.
no, you just got to eat it faster, you puff.
Yeah.
Just don't let it get soggy, and then
It's so soggy.
And then when you like, if you've got too much milk and you've eaten all the cereal, then you like, you like slurp it like ramen out the bowl.
Absolutely no.
Yeah.
I just want a little bit of milk in my
Oh,
golden
you
nuggets.
can't have like super dry cereal, man.
Yeah, no, you
What?
can. You just
No, you
just want it a
can't.
little bit wet because you don't want soggy cereal
No,
because
you-
I can't eat soggy things
Yeah,
because I
but-
throw up.
The milk at the end is like a reward.
Yeah, because then you got like the taste of like the
Yeah.
cereal in it.
I'll-
You
Teardrop
drink it.
explodes over it. I come to collect my reward. Ba, 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 ba.
What I'll do
I
is
haven't conquered a mountain. I don't need a fucking reward.
I'll like
It's
spoon
like
it
a little
on.
treat, innit?
Yeah, I'll pick a spoonful up, and then I'll like siphon the milk out of the spoonful. I'm like cereal. Yeah, and then you go a bit.
Just on a sieve.
Yeah, well, we might as well at this point. Spoonful of milk and cereal, pour the milk out in, and then at the end you're like, I've earned this bowl of milk. I've managed. I've managed to
Like some sort of autistic cat.
Yeah, because I feel like if you have the bowl of Cocoa Pops, I feel like there's a reward because you're chasing that one Cocoa Pop around the
Yeah.
bowl for like 10 minutes.
Yeah.
You're like, can't get it. Can't go on a
And it's
spoon.
stuck on the side, and you're like. The only thing I won't do it with is Weetabix.
Oh,
That's-
I don't
that's
think I've
too
ever
soggy.
eaten a Weetabix in my life.
We're not.
No interest in it.
So
What
You
a
recommend
fucking
it? It's like cardboard.
absolute, an absolute corrugate turd that is.
No.
I'm not fucking
Some
interested.
Weetabix, some milk, a bit of honey, and some cinnamon.
The
your
Weetabix
life.
minis though, brev.
It will. Have you ever had cinnamon on cereal?
I just cinnamon grahams
Mate,
is
to be
about as far
honest,
as I
I
went.
just prefer a kebab.
What, in the morning?
For breakfast?
Mate, if I could.
That actually brings me on to my next one, which is cold pizza and cold kebab.
Oh, cold pizza is
No,
fucking
bruv.
god tier.
No, it's
Why?
fucking not. It's disgusting. Put it in the microwave for 30 seconds, you absolute
'cause then
piece of
no,
shit.
then it tastes like cardboard.
Cold pizza's good.
No.
Cold kebab, though,
Yeah, cold
get in
kebab.
the bin.
No, cold
No.
kebab. I've actually got pizza before
Straight to jail.
and then just sat there
Straight
watching
to jail.
it. Just sat
No
there watching
trial.
it get cold. I'm like, oh, you'll be mine soon. when you get cold.
It's got that fucking white fat on it.
Oh,
Ugh,
yeah.
No.
Yeah.
No.
Wake up in the morning
Straight to jail.
and I've got a bit of kebab left and a bit
No,
of pizza.
fuck
and I'm
me,
like,
no.
oh,
Gee,
yeah.
no,
Oh,
stop.
God, that makes
No.
me sick.
Some fresh sauce and the old sauce that was on it already. It's a bit. The burger sauce goes a bit lumpy because it's sort of.
Oh.
That's fine. It just adds to the experience.
That's like lubing up to
It
fucking
adds
dead
to the
body.
food poisoning.
That's disgusting.
I don't think you can get food poisoning from burger sauce, can you?
No.
I've been
no.
alright so far. I'm a bit
I've
retarded.
eaten
but
some wild shit. I ain't got food poisoning yet.
I don't think you can
Yeah.
become more retarded.
Left fuel in the bottom of the fucking.
Oh yeah, that fucked me up. That fucked me up for a few days.
Oh, I was at that one where it made you ill. 'cause
Yeah,
it-
Yeah, I
Lots of
didn't
puppies.
just
Yeah.
rinse the bottle out in cold water and never actually washed it. And just turns out that I was just giving myself consistent food poisoning throughout the week.
How do you get food poisoning from powder?
It's protein, isn't it?
Yeah, but I thought you should do
Bacteria.
it with like protein shakes. I used
Yeah.
to just come home from the gym, finish my protein shake, and then just wash it with cold water, and then just
Yeah, but he didn't wash it out properly.
Well, obviously, just like rinsed it out,
Yeah,
just left
so
it in the
Like
car
fuel,
getting real hot.
Fucking.
It's a protein powder, like
Yeah.
a protein, but I don't fucking know.
Conglomerate.
All I
down
know
the
is
bottom
when
of-
I washed it properly, I stopped shitting. So I'm not going to get into the meat and veg of it, but it fucked me up.
no more poopies. Okay, my next one is I love a Disney film. And you're a puff if you don't.
There are some. I watched that Inside Out the other day. That's a fucking good
Yeah.
film, no doubt. But I mean, I'm a B movie guy through and through.
Is Ice
like
Age
jazz?
Disney?
Nah, it's DreamWorks, mate.
Oh, no.
DreamWorks is better than
Yeah,
Disney.
No, I don't. It's not like I used to like the old Disney stuff when I was a kid. but
Pocahontas is alright.
I mean, more the new stuff.
Mr. and Mrs. Incredible's ass. What's that fucking meme? If you could eat one thing from a fucking childhood movie, what would it be? Would it be the eggs from Shrek? No, it'd be Daphne's ass.
Have you ever looked at like cartoon characters for when you're an adult?
Yeah,
You're
Disney
like,
Disney
"Holy
mums.
shit."
Oh, like Disney mums
Yeah.
and like fucking DreamWorks mums, just amazingly fat asses.
Yeah, you just sit there like, please let me be good today.
Fine, perk your axe as well. Jesus Christ.
Yeah, it's like the child. He'll sit there and he go, "Can we watch telly?" I'm like, "Yeah, we can watch Moana if you want." He's like, "But I want to watch Sonic." I'm like, "Okay, we'll put Moana on." He's like, "No, Sonic." But I didn't know either that YouTube has some really fucked up stuff for kids.
Yeah,
Is
there's
it-
like a whole thing at the moment,
the fucking
isn't
the Night Garden and the fucking Ninky Nonks.
What? No, he's on about like softcore porn.
What are you on about?
The Night Garden
Yeah,
and the Ninky Nonks.
yeah. Or like the flying.
They're
can't-
very racist.
You can't call them that anymore, mate.
No, that's what they're called. That's what they're called. Here we
So,
are in the Night Garden with the Ninky
It's
Nonks.
so close to being racist against two different types of races.
Why is it racist? Oh, what? Because they've got one balloon with whites, one with blacks.
I think
Why-
the fact
why
is
well
it's
off here.
very close to two different words. I think that's probably more the
Oh, is
case.
that-
And what words are they? Marlon's like, oh no, all of a sudden
wait,
I'm very
wait.
thirsty.
I think I've got it.
Yeah, oh, there you go. Yeah.
The penny has dropped.
Why you like what? You just call them like onky bonkies or
I
something?
thought Charlie was on about the softcore porn that's on YouTube at the moment.
No, well, he's
Maybe I'm not even on the right
I
track.
go,
don't know.
Yes.
I go to the hard places for my porn, not YouTube.
Southend is a good place for you to go for porn. But no, he's got this obsession with Sonic at the moment. So pretty much everything that he watches or plays or whatever is Sonic. So I let him watch YouTube Kids when he's at home because it's all like parental restricted, and I know anything on there is going to be vetted for children.
No, it's not vetted. You just click when you're uploading. Yes, it's made for kids.
Oh, no, but
Because
it's
I-
like the actual YouTube Kids. I've never come across anything that's sort of bad or it says anything a bit
Next week,
On
the Doghouse in YouTube Kids.
You won't click it, you never do.
But then actual YouTube, he was watching. It was basically Eggman and Sonic on a FaceTime call to each other, and it was like a cartoon that someone had made.
Yeah.
And it was like Eggman was like, "Sonic, you won't do anything. You're a bitch." I was like, "Turn it off! Turn it off now!" And it's there, they call each other pussies and stuff. And then I'm like,
What?
I now know why you keep asking about vaginas.
Sonic has taught you the bad ways.
Oh, yeah,
I
it's
watched like
terrible.
45 minutes of a try-on haul today with just some girl with massive cans trying on bikinis, and she was like, "Oh, I'll just do the jump test." I was like, "And again, really? For the 8th time on this try-on haul, we're doing the jump test." Yes. Oh, they didn't fall out again. God damn. Right. What's your link in bio again?
Is that on the Discord?
I'm just,
What was the one that was? It was at a country concert. Did someone send me that? It was like some girl running to the stage at a country concert. And everyone was like, "Slow down." I'm looking like, "No, run faster." Don't stop.
Fall out, take it off.
Yeah. My next one is I like to go online on random websites that have piqued my interest, and I put random things in my basket to see how much they would come to if I was to buy it all in one. So it'd be like stuff for my bike, and I'd be like, "Oh, maybe if I buy this and this and this, how much would it be?" And then I gained an obsession of doing that because it fucks the owners off, because they can see it's in your basket, but
you
you're not
just
buying.
leave it. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, it fucks us off as well when you do that.
I currently have 5 tabs open with the Doghouse.
Yeah.
And I've got 100 caps and 25 jumpers. So.
But don't you get the emails like a day later saying, "We've seen you've left this in your basket. We'll offer you
Yeah.
10% off," and you're like, "What would you leave? What would you offer me if I left it another 3 days?"
I actually think I've got about 5 tabs open. Not the Doghouse open, but
Good, because I'll block you.
just random. On Amazon, I've got like a coffee maker,
Oh, you won't regret that one.
a coffee press, and some trainers. I don't know why. But I've never
I
gonna
got
buy
the
any of them.
issue of I'll put something in the basket and then come back and sit down an hour later and go, "Oh fuck me, I forgot to order that," and just buy it.
But then I've found some websites that the basket will expire. So it's no fun. After like 24 hours, the
And you
basket
forget what's in
expires.
there,
I'm
you're
like,
like, "Man."
"Oh," but I really wanted to upset someone. Then you have to go through it again. I'm like, "Fine, I'll add
You
another
have too
pair of
much
shoes."
time on your hands and
I
too much of
really
an evil
don't.
mind.
I'll be sitting there editing, and I'm like, "What could I pretend to buy?" Summers.
Love honey.
I'll have 500 cock rings and 20 blow up dolls.
I still must order. I haven't done it yet. The Fuckmaster 5000 or whatever it is, that double-handed thing that you hold like that. And you've got the phone holder on top, and it's just like, wah, 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 wah. I'm like, I told her about it, and she was like, "Do what you fucking want." I was like, "Sound."
What is it? A fuckmaster?
I don't know what it's called. Basically, it's got 2 handles. It's got like a rail there with a big fucking latex pussy, and then a big phone holder on the top, and you got controls on both sides, so it's like a fighter jet. And you just
Missiles come out the bottom.
one's got your scope of range, so if you're like, a well-endowed gentleman, it will just go to full fucking length. But if you're like me and it's like 3 inches, just like that. And then the other one's like the speed, so it'd be like womp 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 womp, like she's on top, and most women can't ride a dick to save their lives. So it's just like up down. But if like you can flick it to the "you're on top" set, and we like smash 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 smash. And it's like 150 quid, so
A bargain.
not. It's quite an obvious thing. It's not even something you could be like, "Oh yeah, that's just my flashlight." What's that? Well, I fuck that thing. So
It's a drone. You can pass it
it's
on,
my
actually.
drone control. I just
Clearly.
control it with my cock.
Yeah. Oh, right. Have you got any of it off the top of your head?
Yeah, I do.
God, here we
It's quite a recent one, to be honest. Whenever me and the missus and the dogs are out, I like to take everything up from the floor, leave my floors perfectly fucking clean of shit and scatter, and then set Jeff, the robot Hoover, going. And that's not like, "Oh, that's pretty normal, Reg." Yeah, no, but what I do is I set the motherfucker up to like the max settings, like max suction, max fucking water, max. Do the fucker twice, and then
Is it a moppy boy?
Yeah, it does the whole like does mopping, does wet vac.
It's
the
not
whole.
just a Hoover.
No, it does wet vac and mops, and I will actually watch it
Hell
on
of a
its.
piece of kit.
It will
Holy
show
shit, have you
me
got one?
its map, and I'll be like, work harder, and because I got it, I set it on like.
Please, master, no.
I got it on deep clean and like go twice over, so it goes over each room 4 times, and then it does this little Tokyo drift thing where it kicks the ass
I
out,
wonder if you know.
and like make sure it gets everything. I'm like, I said, boy, you keep working now. I'll be back soon. You better have that. And it gets to the point where it literally does like it takes an hour and a half to do each room.
Holy
And I come
shit.
back and it is fucking spotless. And he's like in the corner.
Where
like,
have you taken the
"Sir,
dogs? To Africa?
So I am so yeah. You should take her around her mother's. Like, so like if we're going down there for the day with the dogs, I'm like, right, Jeff. Looks like you got a bit of work on today, boy. Better get to working, Jeff. Neil, like, will get a message on my phone being like, had to go back and recharge. I'm like, you can have your 45, Jeff. But you get back to it.
You're putting that taco back in, bitch.
You put that second card in. You get the fuck back out there, you little bitch.
Does it have a camera on it?
Yeah,
It does.
Yeah, I had one the other day. I think I put it up on the Discord actually.
We have detected material.
Yeah, it thought it detected some material because it's got like AI detection. So it would be like if it sees something, say something. It's like a fucking cop in an airport, and it thought.
We found an unattended bag.
Well, it did. It's like it says AI recognition results, fabric/clothing accuracy 98%. It's just my dog. It just thought Frank was just like a blanket on the floor because he's such a fat turd.
How much is that thing?
I think you can pick them up for like 800. I think.
I think they're $8.29 at the minute.
There you go.
You could probably buy a child cheaper than that.
I've tried. Yeah, the child market has really gone through.
They're not
the
that
roof
efficient
since,
anymore either.
Since Amazon really kicked off, the demand is
Fucking
just
Gen Z cunts.
yeah, lack of supply, huge demand. Yeah, no, I love watching him work because I've got a little map on my phone where I can see where he's going. He leaves a little white line where he's been, so it's like a full cross hatch, and the whole room ends up white with like where he's been. I'm like, yeah, they're gonna be nice and clean when I get home, Jeff. Nah, shit on the floor. I think my dog came on the floor earlier, by the way. She came in, she was like, I think Norman's come on the floor. I was like, what? She was like, why is this big patch of like white? It wasn't you, was it? I was like, no. Oddly enough, dear, I haven't come on the floor in the middle of the fucking living room. She's like, well,
I wanted to make this bit especially shiny.
and she literally was just like, yeah, well, I just got Jeff on it. She literally goes straight into the app like this. She was like, yeah, so went in and then went to zone and then just dragged the little square and just clicked go. And Jeff was like, all right, no worries, I got the semen.
Have you ever like fucked with the dogs with the Hoover?
No, I
Do you know
when we
what?
first got it, they fucking hated it. Now it's like that meme online where I can literally look at my phone and be like, right, well, Frank hasn't moved then, because it will literally draw a line and there's an outline of my dog on the floor where Jeff has just gone round him. I've called the Hoover Jeff, don't ask. Yeah.
How often do you have to fill that up though, if it mops? Surely you have to put, like,
Once every 2 days I fill it fills up from the base station. So like I just got two big water tanks.
a base
Base
Oh
station.
yeah. It's like a garage.
Yeah, he's got his own little garage. Yeah, So, like,
Five-story.
Yeah, just literally just got 2 water tanks, one with clean water, one with dirty water. You fill the clean water every sort of 2 days. You fill the clean water up and empty the dirty water tank out.
Oh, wait, it goes back into its little hut, dumps the dirty water out, and then
It's fucking insane.
Holy shit!
It's and then when it's like it's Hoovers as well.
Yeah.
And then when it gets back to its base station, there's a Hoover in the base station that sucks the dirt out of the robot into a fucking bag. It is insane. It is. We are literally living in the future, gentlemen.
It's got a light bar as well.
It's got a fucking LED light bar on a cunt. If I set him going now, he'd be like, Shag, don't worry. Fucking
I can see
Sunray 5000 engage.
Like, it would not look out of place at Assen.
No.
Did you actually own another Hoover now?
Pardon?
Is it just redundant? You just don't use it?
I do own another Hoover. That's for the cleaner to use upstairs. I don't know. My fucking Hoover.
Is that
Fuck
named
that.
Jeff as well?
No, that's called mother-in-law. Yeah, she comes around once a fortnight, push that round. Go on, mother.
Is that how much that cost you?
Someone's got to pick up
800?
my fucking cum socks. Amount of times I've left lube on the side table and be like, yeah, I'm fucking your door up.
Oh, fucking hell. Marlon, have you got any?
Yeah.
Go on. It's going to be
share.
really fucking weird because it's Marlon.
I mean, it's a bit. Yeah, it's a bit me.
When I'm at work, I like to stick my dick in the exhaust pipe.
It's not quite that bad.
Oh.
I love when a customer books their car in and they want to speak to me in reception and they go, right, it's only a little problem, so it's got like a bit of a fluid leak. I don't think it's going to be that much. And then I put it on the ramp and like the rear ace bar and the rear ace pipes are absolutely wanked. And that's going to be like 1,500 quid.
Do you really love ringing them up and being like...
I love telling people their Land Rovers are fucked. That's my...
Especially on the podcast.
I really get off on that. Because half of the cunts...
They're knobheads.
Yeah, here we go.
I'll say it because he won't. They're knobheads. They're either fucking knobheads with too much money or they're knobheads that have bought a car that they can't afford to be fucking balling out. Shag. It's champagne lifestyle lemonade budget. You can afford the price of admission, you can't afford to play. And when they come in and it's fucked, Marlon loves going, ha ha ha, ha, you're a prick.
But the people with a load of money that buy them, they generally don't have a problem.
Right.
So it's not them. It's the people that go, oh, I bought this cheap. Ah, yeah, you bought it cheap. Yeah. Do you know why you bought it cheap? Yeah, because it's absolutely fucking wanked. And it needs $5,000 spending on it for its next MOT. And they're like, what? Oh, no. Oh, Brev. It's not looking good, Brev.
That's not Dad's mate. He bought the 2.7 diesel.
Not bad engine. It's not the
That
best.
is
but
one of the best engines they ever made, to be fair.
Really?
Well, they didn't make it, did they? Did it?
Are they the
It's
Jag
for
engine?
PSA.
PSA.
Are they the same as the Jag engine?
Yeah.
It'll be the Jag 2.7, but it's
Yeah.
made by the
Would have been
French.
same in the
group.
S-Type and the X-Type, yeah.
So I think he paid like $5,000 for this Range Rover, and in the last, I want to say 6 months, he spent about $18,000 on it. Why? You just
On a
fucking
2.7?
You just fucking scrap it. Yeah.
How old's that? Because
I
that must be pre-09.
have no idea.
Yeah, it would be. Yeah, it'd be pre-09, wouldn't it?
But he'd get one thing repaired. And they'd be
Fuck
like, oh, that's right.
I would Kurt Cobain
Oh, no,
myself.
Yeah.
Go
Oh,
get
the handbrake module shit itself. Oh, no, the handbrake controller shit itself. Oh, wait a minute. The turbo actuators wanked itself.
And the oil chains fucking
Yeah,
snapped.
surely
and-
at that point, you get to a certain amount of money, you think, do you know what, I'll just buy another fucking Range Rover.
Literally stop.
You know, or
So,
something more reliable.
With
pointless.
the new 2 litres.
Just kill yourself. That's straight up. If you spend 18 grand on a $5,000 car, kill yourself.
Yeah.
What are you doing? Save society, man. You're going to be nothing more than a leech
He
on
just
us.
wanted to drive around in a
just
Range
keeping
Rover.
the fucking garage in business, isn't he?
That was all it was.
Me.
I think he just wanted to drive around in a Range Rover just for the sake of it.
Like the new 2 litres.
Why?
I've started telling people now, stop. Just stop.
What's that? The
'Cause
new
The Ingeniums, the 2 litre diesels.
You'll be sat in the middle of the M25, just stop 2 litres. Just stop Ingeniums. Super gluing himself to Land Rovers on the dealership forecourt.
It's like it's got a chain rattle and it's got a couple of Knox codes in it, so it needs chains. It needs a DPF.
Yeah.
You're at $6,000. Car's worth 12.
Fucking pointless.
Stop.
Yeah.
Put a cheap chain kit on it. Bang it until we buy any car. Get it gone.
It'd be about, realistically, how much would you get from that second hand?
A lot more than you'd fucking want to
10.
hassle about selling it
Actually,
private.
It's just not terrible.
But it's not
that
worth
one, but
spending the...
yeah, I suppose
Because in a minute the turbo will go again. They're just terrible.
See, I've never seen the fascination of having one.
It's a cock extension at the end of the day, isn't it, Reg?
Yeah, I mean, I can't even defend it. I just fucking love the damn things. I love balling out.
When they're working, they're fantastic to drive.
Yeah.
Like, we get a load of new stuff in for like random little faults, and the new fucking Vogues are incredible to drive. The new SVRs blow my fucking mind. 5 litre V8 supercharged.
Yeah.
They're 510 out the box.
Fucking hell.
They go like fuck.
Don't they have
They're
the 5
really,
litre?
really nice to drive.
Yeah. Don't they have the 5 litre Defenders as well?
Oh, mine's got one, yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, yes.
Yeah, they're mint.
Yeah, squats.
They're fucking... Oh, there's a lot of car. It's a lot of engine for not a lot of car. They go like fuck.
What's it got, the 2-seater?
It's a 90, so yeah, you practically a
Smaller.
fucking 2-seater. Yeah,
Yeah.
you get fuck all in the back of it. Yeah, yeah, it goes like fuck. It's
fucking
500,
litres.
525 horse.
Why?
Yeah, because
Because they can.
because fucking cool. That's why.
But-
Because big V8 noises and big.
At 40,000 miles, that chain tensioner will fail.
I mean, you'll have to repair it.
I was like, oh fuck yeah, damn it.
But the thing is, like, certain people are in tune with it. So, like, when a chain starts to rattle, like, Reg will go, oh, that's rattling.
So much fucking wrong with
Whereas other people which are not mechanically inclined go, oh, that's making a funny noise, and drive it on.
it. No mechanical sympathy.
And then it will really fail, and the timing will jump, and
Yeah.
big smashies. And
bad,
then,
bad.
yeah,
Goodbye car.
we had a 16-plate SVR in Sport, and it did the smashy. Luckily, under extended warranty, not with Land Rover.
Yeah, I remember you saying about this. What the fuck?
They paid, the warranty company paid 21 grand.
Was
New
that a
en-
whole new engine?
New engine.
Jesus fucking Christ.
Yeah, that's a big job.
And it was like no quibble. The engineer came out, went, yeah, that's fucked. I was like, yeah, I told you it was fucked. Authorised it, no problem.
The warranty paid for that?
Yep.
Usually a fight tooth for now, but like, no, can you replace the cams?
Certain warranties
and the
are like
pistons and the
really
liners.
good.
I had one before on my old Beamer, and because it had done like, I think it's about 10 miles over 90,000, they're like, no, sorry, we can't cover the parts. I'm like, well, why the fuck am I paying for warranty?
If
Well,
you look
we'll,
at the
we'll
small
cover the
print-
labour. I'm like, but
Thanks, mate.
that's no fucking good because the part's 1,500 quid. The labour's going to be out an hour. What's the fucking point? So just scrap it.
Dickheads.
Yeah, I know. So, have you got any, Sid?
Crackhead's mum. Yeah.
I'm sorry, you totally lost me.
Yeah.
His girlfriend's mum.
Girlfriend's
Yeah.
It's a pleasure.
Yeah.
Is that the only one?
No, that's an obsession. That's what that is. That is an obsession. That is an obsession.
Take me out for dinner.
Oh. I go around there every Wednesday, and every Wednesday at work, I'm like, going around there tonight.
We got any pics or no?
What's that?
Pics or no?
Pics?
Yeah,
Oh.
Pictures.
Wow.
Well,
I've got one of our OnlyFans here.
we had multiple accounts if I didn't.
Oh, sorry, I'm loving the fact that you call your Mrs. Crackhead. Christ.
Why did we call her crackhead?
She's just a crackhead.
It's like the
Says it
same
for
thing.
itself.
Everyone's got their own like nickname.
I call my wife the Slavic princess and she slaps me.
I don't dare call my other half anything. She doesn't listen, so she won't ever know. But
However.
someone will fucking tell her. And I don't want to be in that fucking firing line. Have you lost her? Has she taken you off as a friend on
She's
Facebook?
blocked me! No! I can't find any.
It's like LinkedIn just sees how many times you viewed her profile. 24 times in the last hour.
Don't worry, I'll find her if you see.
Hold on, I got. Wait.
Here we go. Saved in my album on my phone.
Favourites.
This one's in Anne Summers.
Most viewed.
There is one that a lot of people like because she's like bent over a little bit.
I don't know.
Bent over a little bit.
Why have I never seen this photo? Who's? Oh, never mind.
Where is this pic? Oh,
Just deleted it.
the one.
Yeah.
The one on the right.
What? Hang on, we'll come again.
That's
The
what I
one
did.
on the right. That's her mum.
Yeah.
Hang on, hold up. Jesus fucking Christ. I fold that up like a MacBook.
Yeah, fucking little spinner.
Holy shit.
Didn't she?
Proper
Is it-
MILF spec, that is what it is.
Because obviously, a lot of your mates will give her attention.
You just put in blonde MILF on Pornhub. They just look just like that.
And,
Jesus
Didn't she
Christ.
go out and wind one of your mates up or two of your mates up?
Yeah, we pulled up to her house before, and they were waiting in the car, and I went in with Crackhead into her house, and went to her mum. She's like, oh, my mates are outside, and they're obsessed with you. So she's sitting here in a hoodie. I know that she's got a sports bra on.
Yeah.
So she stood up and she's gone, woof, whoop this fucking hoodie off. And she's like, right, let's go out there then. And put him on point. Went up to the window and was like, you right, boys? And they all stood there like,
Yes, Miss Patterson. Miss Patterson. Jam sandwich, please, Miss Patterson.
they went white. And I was like,
Why
lovely.
don't I get that treatment?
I was upstairs once in her house and I walked like past and she was in a bra. And I had to like double take.
I'd
I
have
was
just been like,
Fuck.
hello?
She got tits like 2 eggs in a hanky, man. Fuck.
They're fake.
Oh, I'm not worried. Yeah, I ain't fucking worried one bit. Jesus.
Titties.
What was it? Who said that? Fucking, I can't remember who said it. I bury my dick so far in her ass, anyone who pulled it out would be crowned King Arthur.
Oh. Right, I've got a couple more. My next one is it would be getting a new hobby, and I'll buy all the best kit for it,
Yeah.
and then I'll do it for about 2 weeks, and then give it up.
Are you like a middle-aged woman?
Uh,
That seems to be what they
You
do.
starting doing nails in a minute?
Yeah. Oh, fuck me. Oh, Jesus
well, I'm
Christ.
halfway through my beauty course.
Hair and beauty level 2, like.
Fucking bags. But no, I'll find a hobby that I want to do, and then I'll find all the best stuff for it.
That sounds exactly like Reg.
What do you mean, me? I haven't not got any hobbies other than shooting. And I do it a lot, and I love it.
I like the best of the best gear.
I do. I like the best of the best stuff. But the best, I mean, I said this to my missus the other day. The only things I've wasted money on in the past 10 years,
Strippers.
like, that I've never used, is the crossbow and the swimming pool. That was a complete waste of money.
Well,
But then again, it wouldn't have been. But I had to take it down to put the windows, like, stack all the windows up, and then we bought the hot tub straight after. So I was like, oh, I can't put the swimming pool back up. But yeah, no, I don't think I have any like wasteful hobbies. I like that coffee machine. Mock
Land
it
Rovers.
though you might.
That
I use that.
Freelander.
Well, that was a learning curve. I learned a lot building that car with
the
you lot.
P38.
Again, I love that. I don't regret that one bit.
Where is the P38?
It's dead at the farm.
Oh,
Yeah,
what are you
just-
going to do with it?
Nothing. Probably just like rip it apart and scrap it, I expect. Everyone keeps asking me that. What are you going to do with it? I'm like, well, I'm not going to rebuild it because the engine's fucked and it's a piece of shit. Like, I
We
love
could
it.
put a big engine in it.
No, I don't want to. I just want to take all the expensive bits off it and scrap the fucking thing. And everyone, I've had
Expensive
so many
bits.
people offer to buy it off me. I'm like,
exactly.
nobody else is going to drive that car around and mend it. That's my fucking car. Because no, how dare you? Who do you think you are, me? Fuck off.
Nobody else wants to drive it, mate.
I have had so many offers to buy that car off me.
I
knowing-
will give you £9 and a Mars
I
bar.
had some fairly sensible offers as well, like for a dead P38. I was like, no. I was like, I'll sell it without the spotlights and the bumpers and that. They're like, oh, well, that's what kind of make it. I'm like, yeah, I know. That's what made it my car, not yours. Fuck off.
£9 and the Mars bar, that's your lot.
It's not a bad price. Better than the offers I've had.
Has anyone got any other guilty pleasures?
I've got another one.
Go on.
I've got.
Crackhead sister.
She's 16.
Even better.
Nearly there.
Fuck, she's too old.
She's got two. She's got a 21-year-old, but 16-year-old. No, Cracker got
Don't
me
try
honest.
and justify it.
No, I'm just trying to keep watch where I'm stepping.
You just said her mum was hot.
Because she is.
Yeah, where's the line here,
It's
Sid?
a very strange line. That was, oh, I got to be so careful about what I say. I would fuck her mum.
But her sister is crossing the
Oh,
line.
whoa. No, don't go there.
I'm just thinking of age. There's too old and there's too young. Her mum's
Too old's 12. And too young. Too young. Is the
How
one.
old's your missus? Don't mind me asking.
19.
19.
Same age.
How old's her mum? 25?
40. 41. She just turned 41.
41, 25. Yeah, that's about right. I see you shining, mummy.
So what was your other one?
I don't know. I like getting a McDonald's Coke.
You fucking live off McDonald's.
McDonald's
Ed-
Coke.
I get you there. Nothing compares to a McDonald's Coke.
I don't know
No,
what's
I
with
don't want
them,
no ice in the cunt.
Just go
No,
buy a can.
because it
from the
waters it
shop.
down
Yeah.
towards the end and it just tastes like dog
I
wank.
get that. The wanky straws irritate me, but
They've
Oh,
got
I
new
like-
lids now, haven't they?
I like the paper
New
straws.
plastic lids.
Oh,
Normally they're like them triangles, but now it's just a flap. So now
we haven't
when
been
you,
privileged down here yet.
no, not yet.
No, because we live in the sticks.
Yeah,
What?
and it's like a clear lid as well.
No, mate.
No,
There's,
no. They'll filter down eventually.
Yeah.
because obviously when you put the paper straw in, obviously it soaks up the Coke after a while, and then all of a sudden them like little sharp little triangles
Yeah.
like pin it in.
Yeah.
This one, there's just like it's like an oval flap, and you just
Don't
put
mind a
straw
good
in.
flap.
Oh, I see.
Quite a big
Jesus
flap.
Christ.
Crackhead's mum's got some nice flaps.
Oh, I'd bury myself in their flaps.
No.
I heard they're more like beef curtains.
Say baps or flaps? Or both?
Both.
Both.
I hope she doesn't listen to this one.
Straight up gonna.
Yeah, she's
Straight
She's
up.
gonna, and then she's
Why
gonna go
were
tell
you
her.
talking about my mum? I'm like, well.
I am going to find Crackhead's mum. I'm going to send her to the episode.
Who is this Reg?
It's a
Yeah.
common thing now.
Yeah, it's just she's just like a staple of it now, isn't she?
Yep.
Is she on LinkedIn or no?
She's got OnlyFans.
No, she hasn't.
No.
Don't you tempt me with a good time, Charlie.
What would make it better if she come up to the club?
She does, or she would.
No, I said it would make it better if she did.
You
Yeah,
quickly
right.
look up then, like,
Sup,
yeah.
baby?
Yes, she does.
You had me at Big Titty Golf's Asians and Latinas for Crackhead's mum. Oh, Lord of mercy. Heaven have no fury. Reg on heat. My wife is like 10 yards that way.
You'd be fine.
Does she listen to this?
No,
I'll say
fucking hell.
this, but I mean your one.
When people ask her, she oh, listen to that shit.
So that's
Just
what
keep
my-
it that way.
my bro said that.
Everyone always asks, and best like, I listen
Why?
to them
Yeah, I listen to
every
him.
single fucking day.
She's like, oh, what did he say? Some racist shit, some funny shit, and gave me a load of shit. Oh, yeah, guess what? I hear that all fucking day. Oh, you say something about the Jews again? What a surprise.
I don't think she's ever listened to one of these either. She's turned around before because they gave us questions for one of the episodes, and I was like, I want them to be a bit juicy. I don't want it to be like boring. Like, ooh. I don't know.
How many books has he read in that?
Yeah, I want something that you'd always wanted to ask me, but you haven't. And then it got to like a week after. I was like, "Have you listened to it yet?" She was like, "No." I was like, "Are you gonna?" She was like, "Probably not." So, what's the fucking point then? Yeah, that was the whole point because they were going to come on and do it, but they didn't in the end. So it was just
Fucking pussies.
yeah. And I just said, "Are you ever going to listen?" She went, "I haven't even started." I was like, "Okay, we'll just leave it that way. Otherwise, we're getting a divorce." Okay? that is it. So,
What is his obsession with my butthole? I just want to lick it. It's like a 9-volt battery. I just love it.
so my next one would be conspiracy videos on YouTube.
Oh, that's a fucking. I'm
There's
so
not enough room left on
I'm
the card.
so burnt out on conspiracies at the moment.
No.
I tried to go down the Trump assassination one, and it's just too many. It was just too many.
Whether it was a setup or
None of them linked up. I couldn't really find any decent evidence to back any of them. They're like, hey, he's been in the water for too long. He's turned gay. I just, fucking.
Too much fluoride.
Oh, he's actually a transgender. I know. I just couldn't do it. But no, I do like a good conspiracy. But
I'm
I like
on the fucking trucker ones at the minute.
trucker. What are you on about?
In the US side of things, there's a few of them started going crazy,
Truckers are being going crazy.
and
It's
there's
probably the meth they smoke.
probably just an American.
there's things going back to 1995 when they were running down dirt tracks, leaving their rigs in the middle of a field, wandering off, and never being seen again.
That's fucking weird.
Yeah, I know.
Aliens.
I'm still working on it.
Aliens. We were talking about this earlier, weren't we?
Aliens.
About pyramids. And
Yeah.
stuff. Because there's no electricity in the pyramids, but I was like, maybe
No.
they have like wireless charging.
Wireless charging because they were that far advanced.
Yeah. So
But they have wireless charging, you're saying?
so
they did have.
the whole
I'm so
conspiracy.
lost.
Well, no one's ever been into the pyramids, have they? And gone, let me try and charge my phone on the wall.
No.
There's no power in there, but no one's ever tried it. So
That's
how
it.
do
What
we
did
know?
you say earlier?
How do
Everything
you-
resets every 4,000 years.
Yeah. So,
So are you saying, how do you know they haven't got wireless charging in the pyramids?
yeah.
Has anybody
What are
tried?
you on about?
Have you
Have
ever?
you tried putting your phone up to my wall and going, oh, there's
No,
This
because
isn't
this
a
wasn't
pyramid,
built
is it?
in the fucking.
Yeah, but how do we know? How do we know my wall doesn't have wireless charging? Oh, wait, it doesn't.
It's a concrete block.
Yeah, well, it's a fucking
Whoa!
sound.
See?
Oh, God, yeah.
Oh look, my phone, my watch vibrated as well.
Yes, of
So,
course.
No,
What are you talking about? This is madness.
This whole conspiracy was, I think it's like a 2-hour video that I sat and watched.
Don't get me wrong. I've watched some alien conspiracies about the pyramids. Very interesting. But it was just how
No.
you started off about the wireless charging.
Well, no, but
It was a thought, wasn't it?
Yeah.
So everything resets every 4,000 years. Apparently, were they that far advanced? How did they build them? To be fair,
I don't know.
right.
And do you know what? In all
Is
honesty, I don't fucking care.
But is there wireless charging in the pyramids?
Oh my
that
god!
we don't know about.
It's like, does fucking Stonehenge have Bluetooth? Why can't I pay Stormzy through Stonehenge? What are you saying right
I mean,
now?
Stormzy's not.
Be a bit racist,
I probably wouldn't bother.
Oh, I
Yeah, but
don't.
No, I don't think.
Then how did the stones get there? Aliens.
I don't know.
Aliens.
Oh, I don't know.
Sid,
No one
back me
has.
up.
No one has come
Aliens.
up. I think the problem is that when nobody can come up with a decent solution to any of these age-old problems that we've got
Aliens.
from everyone just goes, well, it must be aliens. I'm like, well,
How did the stones get from the bottom of fucking Wales to Stonehenge?
I don't know, mate.
Aliens.
I don't. Oh yeah, but just because modern science and archaeology goes, I'm sorry, we don't know that yet, doesn't mean it's immediately aliens.
Yeah, but by the time
Well, they didn't have any
know,
fucking lorries, did they?
No, you're right, they didn't.
And why did they cart them all the way from
fucking
there to
twin axle
there
tag? Did they?
with a diverter on?
So I'll be there in a minute. Oh, Doug, I'm just coming up the 303. That isn't built yet. No.
maybe there's wireless
I
charging
ran out
at
of time
Stonehenge.
a little
Oh my
while ago.
God.
I pulled the card.
But you're not allowed to go to the actual stones
maybe
anymore,
that's
are
why
you?
they-
No,
Maybe-
because
no.
fucking idiots like you kept touching them with your phone. Charging here. All these people keep coming up and
Yeah,
touching
just
the
stop
stones. We have to
fucking oil.
stop them coming up and touching the stones.
Or they've run out of power, right?
And
Or
they
we're
need,
pulling too much power that they needed to stop people charging their phones
what
on
has
the
happened
stones.
in
The
these
electricity
four
bill
walls
got
in the
too
last
high.
10 minutes? What is happening
Yeah,
here?
can you imagine people just like, just need to go to charge my phone, go to Stonehenge?
I don't know what's
The
happened.
solstices are weird as
I
fuck. mate.
really don't know what is happening right now.
See, maybe there is a hidden Bluetooth speaker in Stonehenge.
The moment we get onto aliens is the moment the show always goes to fuck. Every time. Every time we even could go into conspiracies, it's just, and all of a sudden, madness.
I
We are
am very,
entering-
very excited to go to Area 51.
Are you going?
Yeah.
Of
When you
course
going?
he is.
November.
Oh,
I want to go.
see if they have wireless charging.
Let me
I'll let you know.
let me clap them alien cheeks. Let me in. Marlon doing his Naruto run. I can outrun the bullets.
I'm not that retarded. But
Yeah, so I'll sit and watch conspiracy theories for hours on end on a weeknight.
I like
Well, I know I
conspiracy
shouldn't.
theories that have got enough backing behind them that you're like, you know what, that has got so much going for it. Like the MLK assassination. There's so much there that it's like I can't see anyone saying, "Well, there's no truth in that."
Let me
That's
just,
a really interesting one.
some sustenance.
The JFK one, yeah.
let me just Google it.
The more I read about that, the more I'm just like, you know what?
See, I've put, is there wireless charging at the pyramids?
Oh my god!
And they put they were built over aquifers that provided an endless water supply, which was needed in the production of wireless power.
Yeah. Wireless power. That what they're talking about is a fucking water wheel. That is not the same as NFC shit, man. Wireless.
Have you been?
It's a water wheel. Guess what? There isn't a water wheel. Wireless. What is that? Wireless power.
Do you
Okay.
reckon they've got a Jeff in the pyramids just to clean it?
That guy must be on turnaround when he might have sounding.
Go on to the other corner, Jeff.
I'm done. I can't do this anymore.
Deep clean.
Deep clean times 2.
Aliens have shit on the floor. Go and clean it up.
It's come on the floor.
Look, there's ectoplasm everywhere.
Oh, it's turned into carnage.
Sake.
So you don't agree?
No, I don't know what I am or aren't agreeing with. I think you're all fucking spastic.
Just say yes and we'll just move on.
Have you ever seen a UFO?
Have I ever seen one?
Yeah.
No, because I think everyone that's ever seen one is fucking mad as a
Hey,
box
hey,
of
hey,
frogs.
hey, hey, hey.
Did
Hold
she
on.
tell you it was on a UFO podcast?
Yeah.
What? You were?
Yeah.
On a UFO podcast?
Yeah.
The plugs sound like fucking nonce.
Really?
Oh,
Oh,
yeah.
I never would have
Sorry,
thought
I'm only joking.
that. Oh.
I've got a video one. I see another one as well.
What, UFO?
Yeah.
It's just planes and Sid's autistic. Like, UFO!
I see them at night, they're blinking their red lights at me.
They mean
Come on, Greg.
Oh, so I've only got one more, and then I'm just going to leave it up to you if you have any more. If not, we will go to sleep. So my last one is occasionally when I stay at hotels, which isn't a lot, I like to steal things. Small things. Like light bulbs and batteries. Just anything that causes an inconvenience. So I'll take like the batteries out of the remote. And I went
That is so cunty. That's not something the maid is ever going to check.
and it's not I won't necessarily like take them home with me because I don't need batteries. Well,
I swallow them and shit them out in the shower.
I just
I
like
give them
taste
to
of
the aliens.
Yeah, I need them for my wireless charging.
Plug them into the pyramid.
I'll like hide them in the room, and then like the light bulbs, I'll like take one out and wrap it up in toilet paper and just hide it somewhere, just to be a cunt.
Fucking
What I have done a few times is, you know, like you get the house coat, the dressing gown.
Yes.
Take the fucking string out of the cunt.
You shit.
Or have you they give you the little bottles of like shampoo and shit. I like to switch the conditioner and the shampoo around. You know.
Take the labels off.
Yeah. Someone's gonna have silky smooth hair.
Oh no! Thing is, do you know what? I never actually read them, like ever,
No.
because I'm like, one of them is completely opaque, and the other one is often transparent. The transparent one is always shampoo, and the other one is always conditioner.
I don't know. I don't have any hair to wash. So
That's
it's not-
very true.
I
Yeah,
don't-
I don't either, but I often know don't use that one. Just use that one because it cleans my hair. And the other one, the other one, she gets very shouty and loud about if I use, especially when I'm, conditioning my pubes to have a nice ball throw.
I used her. She had a banana conditioner,
Yeah.
and I was like, I'm going to use some of that on my beard. And she came downstairs and she was like, "Why do you smell like banana?" I was like,
No reason.
"I don't know. Just must be the shower." She's like, "Have you been using my conditioner?" I was like, "No."
Handfuls of the shit.
Definitely not.
Handfuls of
She
it.
knew straight away. She just sort of went, "You bastard!" And I was like, "I'm sorry. It'd be so soft." But, has anyone else got any other ones
I got
off the top of their head?
something cruel, but I don't know what.
Cruel.
Yeah, it's. I don't
that's
know
a
how
com-
cruel it is.
That's a completely different episode.
Well, I when I used to go to restaurants, I did it with mum and dad a bunch of times, and not to them, but they'd be with me, and then
you
I'd
did
do it.
mum
and
and dad at restaurants?
Huh?
Is that what you just said?
No, I used to do it in front of mum and dad. No.
okay.
No.
Do you want me
In
to
a restaurant.
Do you want me to take the
Dirty
spade
cunt.
away from you, mates?
Help me, please. When we used to go, I remember I did it in Toby Carvery once, and I can't remember where else it was, and the salt and pepper shakers.
Oh,
Oh, you piece of shit.
After finishing,
You.
pay the bill, unscrew them.
Oh,
you,
double
you
blast.
bastard! I've done that before. I'm like, what a cunt. I'm gonna go steal some
Unscrew
batteries
it
now.
just to the point where if you tip it, it all comes out and then it
You
comes off
Fucking bastard.
on both of them as well. 'Cause why not?
Oh, fuck. That is evil. Things like doing it to your mum or dad, that's like, haha, very funny. It's your own family. But you're literally, there's no payoff for you other than the thought of getting someone. You don't even see it. You're just getting off on the fact that at some point, at some time, somebody's getting fucked over. And that's all that you need to see through, isn't it? You fucking monster.
It's one of them things where if you turn around to like the waitress and go, I've just poured all the salt over my meal. Are they going to replace it? Because they're going to go, fucking dickhead. Just eat it.
I imagine they would, surely. So like, I've come to your restaurant and your shit salt shaker that you've not checked because some bellend has come in here and unscrewed it to the point at which it all comes out. I'd like to think that they would.
We've really shown our true selves with this episode.
Fucking assholes, all of you. I share this place with some people, but my God.
A thief is one of them. Right, anyone else? Any more?
I don't really know.
Marlon?
I'm thinking.
I'm just thinking.
I've been thinking the whole time. I don't really have any sort of... I don't really have any guilty pleasures. I know it sounds kind of weird, but I don't think I do. I really like... Oh, it sounds really weird. Okay, my guilty pleasure, this is kind of like one of my autistic things, is I like servicing my Leatherman. I like taking a lot of time over cleaning it.
Whenever I see the cunt, it's filthy.
Yeah, it is because I like do it once a week, and all I use it for is shit work. I will what I'll do is I'll get a load of some washing up liquid and some boiling hot water in a bowl, and I'll leave it in there, and then I'll get a what do you call it? Like those stirrers, like electric stirrers, like the whee, one of those.
Electric whisks.
Yeah, no, not electric whisk, like the ones used for like doing a milkshake or something. You know the ones.
Whisks.
All right, yeah, maybe.
Tiny little thing.
Yeah,
with
tiny
the
little
on the
one
end.
with a Jeffrey. Yeah.
Oh, the frothers.
Yeah, that's it. And I'll put that
yeah.
in there, and I'll have it on there for like 2 minutes while I'm doing something else. So it's like whipping all the shit. It was like agitating all the shit, and then I'll pull it out, dry it off, make sure it's all dry, and then I'll go around with a tiny little fucking oil dropper, and I will oil up every single joint. I will tighten every screw to like spec to make sure it's just tight enough that it doesn't like bind, but like not so there's no play. You know, RC is not a fucking ounce of play in that blade. And then I'll like do all the joints in the jaws, and then like I'll wipe away the excess oil, and I'll make sure I like twist it opposite ways to make sure I get all the like dirty old oil out of it. And yeah, and that is why it has lasted as long as it has. I get all the grit out of it, and then I'll like go in there with like a tiny little brush and get all the bits out from underneath where the knives sit and everything. Yeah, that's like my guilty pleasure. I like taking time to do things properly, like, and I've got all the time in the world. Like she's gymming or watering or whatever. I'm like, oh, wonderful. Have the time to just look after this. Same with like stripping down guns and cleaning them.
Yeah.
I'll like literally get my big mat out, and I'll lay every single part out, and I will clean it meticulously.
I've followed a little bit from you there because I've started doing it in my pants.
Yeah, in front of the window.
In front of the windowsill. So if anyone's walking past, I'm like,
hello. I'm just meticulously cleaning my firearms.
I have a bit of a strange one. So I've got a Eufy doorbell, which has been loaded with lots of random sounds.
I've seen him do this.
And when people are like either lingering at the front of my house or walking past, I like to play monster sounds, werewolf sounds, witches crying.
Are these all like Halloween spec shit?
Yeah.
Or just to fuck with people?
Just to fuck with people, because they're like, where?
Who goes there?
Where the fuck is this coming from? And they move on quickly.
Yeah.
But for the people that
You're
stay
just standing there,
there,
bollock naked in the window, just with the barrel of the shotgun. Yeah. Fucking hell. I'd start doing that with I've got a Ring camera in the kitchen. It was keeping an eye on the dog. But on that, you can set the alarm off. A what?
It's not a very nice thing to call them, missus.
Well, I can make sure he's fucking washing up. So you can. There's an alarm on it, so you can set the alarm off. And the child has this thing at the moment where he likes to pull one of the dining chairs into the kitchen, get up onto the tap and fill like the washing up bowl up with water, and then dump all of his fucking toys in there.
Oh.
And he's pretending he's washing them, which is fine. But when they're all cloth ones, and then he throws them on the floor, and he's like,
What the
they're
mess?
all wet. I'm like, yeah, you just fucking dunk them in. What do you expect, dickhead? So what I've had to do now is something called the water alarm. So it's clever how you can manipulate 4-year-olds.
Don't do that. The water alarm will go off.
Yeah, so he's standing there, and I look on the camera, and I'll go, you got to turn the tap off. Why? Because the alarm will go off. Why? Because we're running out of water. Okay, and then I'll be watching it, and he's still doing it, and he's like looking behind him, making sure I'm not there. So I'll set the alarm off, and he's like, he done it the other day, and he just sort of stood there like, where the fuck is that coming from? I was like, it's coming from the tap. So he turned it off, and I turned the alarm off. He was like, oh, Daddy, the tap's broken. I was like, no, it's not.
Yeah, it is. Yeah.
So now every time he walks past the tap, he's like, is the alarm going to go off? I'm like, I don't know.
Maybe.
And I'll turn the tap on. He's like, no, the alarm's going to go on. I'm like, fuck. I really shot myself in the foot with this.
Didn't you check the kitchen camera ones before? And he was spinning around in circles in the middle of the kitchen with a bowl on his head.
Yeah, he just does weird shit. He'd got like the baking bowl out of the cupboard, and the fucking like notification kept going off. I was like, what the fuck is going on? And I've opened it, and this is all it is at the moment. Oh. So he was standing in the middle,
Yeah.
just spinning, with the bowl on his head, going woo! And I thought,
I understand that a little bit.
Sometimes I just want to spin in the middle of the kitchen with a bowl on my head.
it's just he does some weird stuff. But then I look back on the camera of the stuff I've done, and I'm like,
I wonder where he gets it from.
yeah, maybe I shouldn't criticise him too much.
He's a maniac.
Well, she sent me a video once. She was working, and it was when Bonnie was a puppy. So I was laying on the floor with her, and I was like doing that. Have you ever done it in a pool where you like push yourself from one side to the other? I was doing that on the floor in the kitchen, holding the dog.
Oh yeah, just doing like a whew, and
Yeah,
then
and
turning.
I was holding her in the air, and
Yeah.
I was pushing myself backwards, and then I'd spin, and
yeah.
then I'd push her back again. And she was like, "What the fuck are you doing to the dog?" I was like,
Oh,
been
no,
diagnosed
just
yet
stuff.
"Fucking
or
around."
not?
Huh?
Have you been diagnosed yet or not?
Not yet. It's too expensive. And I spent it all on a dog. So, and yeah, she's like, "What are you doing?" I was like, "I'm just bonding."
I don't know, just doing stuff.
Yeah. So and the camera's terrible because I just end up getting caught doing a lot of really weird shit. But it was my idea to put it there. So
Yeah. No, not a chance. By having a fucking camera in my kitchen, she'd catch me doing.
Coming on the floor.
No, just stop me able to blame the dog for it as well. It would suck.
Just do it and go, "Oh fuck, Jeff, come on!"
All it would be is just me walking downstairs naked in the middle of the night, getting a glass of water, having a cigarette, and then coming back upstairs and just be like, "Oh, it's nice to be in the nude."
Did you get out of the the barn door?
Yeah, just kick the kick the top door open, rest me cock on the top, and just just smoke a bench.
It's all right, nobody can see it.
It barely gets past the threshold, Shag.
Close the door on it.
Other than that, I'm out.
I think I
You've
can't.
had like two, and two of them were to do with crackhead.
I know. Their mum. I've got to stop. I've got to stop.
Baby, take me out for dinner.
I've got to
Fucking
stop.
hell. So, right, okay. Should we wrap it up there?
Yeah, should we fit the boogie?
I fucking hate when you do this. Every time. He's got this from you.
Yeah, I know. I'm sorry.
And every episode.
That is another weird obsession there.
Yeah.
I can't. I got that was from my mum as well. Nobody else knows what that means until I say it. Like, what do you mean fit? Because I always said, "Are you fit?" And they're like, "What do you mean, my fit?" And I'm like, fit to boogie. What do you mean am I fit to boogie? Are you ready to go? I've never heard that before in my life. And I'm like, I don't know, my mum said it around me my whole life, so I just assumed that was what we said.
Yeah. And he does it now. And he got to a point where who picked it? Oh, it was Fluff that picked us up from the well-in for the event.
Yeah.
And he knew it got on my tits because he was listening to the podcast. And he went, "We fit to boogie." I was like, "Oh, just fuck off." Yeah, so
Oh dear.
don't say it. So right, okay. Well, thank you very much for coming on.
That's all right. Thank
Yeah,
you.
thank you very much.
Thank you for having us, mate.
Coming all the way down here,
Yeah.
stealing your seats and using your
No, it's
equipment.
nice to be sat on the other side for once.
Yeah.
It's good.
Fucking weird.
Yeah. You enjoyed yourself, Marlon?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's been weird, but it's
Yeah.
been nice. Yeah, no, it's been nice to be on the opposite side.
Is one of your weird obsessions like swapping the microphones around so you get your own microphone?
Yeah.
It's my fucking mic. It's not a weird obsession. It's just
At least he hopes it is. After the amount of times I've taken them up and put them back down, like, yeah, it probably goes there.
I know which one's mine. All right.
Yeah. So, but no, thank you for coming on.
No,
thank you
thanks
for all of your help over the years as well.
All
For the
right,
last year.
Was there for
Years.
was there for anything.
Yeah.
Thanks for having us. It's been good. I've really enjoyed it.
Yeah. So,
Glad to see the kit's still doing doing
it's
its
alive.
good job.
Fucking damn good deck that.
it is.
I miss it.
It's alive.
That's it. When that fucking piece of shit dies,
Oh,
I'm buying a one.
Yeah, buying
Do you
a.
want to buy this one back? We'll packed it in by then. So just run out of things to say. Hi, welcome back to my podcast on my own. It's fucking crackhead's mum.
Again.
Welcome back to my podcast where I talk about my missus's mum.
People love it. It's great.
My strange obsession.
Yeah. So I just put a photo of her on the
Put it in the
podcast
album
photo.
art.
Yeah.
God.
No, I won't.
You won't do it. You never knew.
Right.
Thank you for listening. Listen to us on all platforms: Spotify, Amazon Music, rated 5 stars. What else are we on? Apple Podcast,
Everywhere.
everywhere.
Google, apparently. I've never uploaded it to Google, but it's there.
It does it automatically.
Mm-hmm.
All over.
I don't know.
Follow us on Instagram at brothers_unplugged_podcast.
Join the Patreon.
Yes,
I need to
I
feed
forgot
my
about
dog,
that. Yeah,
so-
the Patreon.
Yeah. There's
We got-
fuck all,
Completely forgot
there's
about
fuck all
that.
for it at the moment. You just join and that's it.
Yeah.
Like Miss said the other
Just
day,
for
she
fun.
was like, I've just
Yeah,
paid.
join the fucking Patreon. This shit ain't free and it's fucking hard work, alright? So just put your hand in your pocket, you type bastards, alright?
There you go.
They're gonna do a Discord.
Yes, the Discord.
Yeah.
You see fucked up shit on there.
So, and then we'll find. Well, I don't know. We're still working on like the tiers and what to give, and but well,
Take what you can, give
Crackhead's
nothing
mum.
back.
You mentioned about doing a bonus episode for the Patreons, didn't you?
yeah. But it's also again having the fucking time to do it is.
Mm-hmm.
I'm too busy sliding around on the floor with a dog.
Or crackheads in the toilet.
Yeah, I'm setting the water alarm off is what I'm doing. So yeah, but right. Thank you for listening.
Yeah, thank you very much.
See you all next
and
week.
we'll see you all next week.
Love you. Bye.
Love you, bye.
Cheer out.